Now all of the chatfish will be summoned from the depths of the bucket. True. There's some chatfish right there. More dash.
Are you saying you won't forget to ping this time?
Maybe. Now, Blake, why aren't you in here, Blake? Blake's like, oh, I got a purple hat. That's why. Purple hat. Purple. Purple.
Plaka, 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 plaka. How did you enjoy your dead father leaving you, Kibi?
Oh, I didn't need him. He was dead already. He already left me. I replaced him with a better father.
A living father this time.
Hello.
Hello, Fuzzy.
There's Fuzzy.
Connection error.
Wow.
Kib, why is your ship unassailable?
Well, you can't even connect correctly.
And
How rude. Rude.
The operation proceeds smoothly.
Initiating FTL jump to the Botane system.
The Botane system. So, Botane.
let's try rebooting the game then.
Jump complete. Mission coordinates locked. Hellpods primed.
Little snipper pipper lemon.
Hello.
Allied destroyer
Hello,
has
Sniper.
joined squadron.
How are you guys doing?
We're doing.
Still alive.
Also, the gas mines are available at the little shop thing.
Yep.
Let's see if they're still as overpowered as when we tried them against the Illuminates.
I just hope that
I
they
don't think they
hurry up
rebalanced
and
them.
give us more
Allied
stuff soon.
destroyer has joined
More
squadron.
stuff!
Especially with things heating up with the wormhole that didn't be stopped. Blew up a second planet.
Finally.
They haven't even given us the next tier of ship upgrades yet. They're just dragging their heels, chat. They're dragging their heels.
HellDivers to Hellpods. Repeat. HellDivers to Hellpods.
Upstream little here, Yui. Little Yinglet, Titus, turnip chips, and maybe even Blake. Wow. And don't forget
Allied
Kinderfish.
destroyer has joined squadron.
There we go. Slowly but surely.
EP again.
There's not any presence there. There's a main objective there. There's a lot of them objectives. Ooh. Ooh. Waiting for all my chatfish to get in the thing. Alright, let's see.
You cannot resist an urban area.
No, it's part of the objective.
No.
Yeah, we have to defend 3 planets that are preparing these, was it orbiting the objects to siphon energy from the wormhole to stop it from moving. Part 1 was somewhat completed with a blockade to stop the squids, the Illuminates, from delivering dark energy to the wormhole to move it, and we're now trying to siphon that energy away from it.
Jano's like, fuck, facts and logic. And then he just explodes.
As he's
What
speaking
weapon
to
have I
me
tried?
about physics is.
No, I'm just reading the mission report.
It's even worse.
Listen, we're gonna win the war. Or what if the first Super Earth War, we lose it? Then what? We're gonna cry.
I haven't tried the Reprimand Mine in a while.
Then you'll be manually picking up all the pieces of Super Earth and putting them back together somewhere else.
I like how Chumpa said he'd be here. And Chumpa lied to Kip. He lied. He's not here, chat. There's no Chumpa in this chat, Chumpa. Chumpa's dead. Chumpa's a corpse.
I see everybody's using the new sickle.
The new sickle with the fireproof armor.
Dual sickle, also known as dickle.
Or should we have the
Try
basic
this.
booster we need? Vitality enhancement. Yes, you do. Good.
Down enhancement. Use a different loadout for once.
We need to win video game. We need to win war. We need to win bucketfish. He's American. He can't be in the wrong time zone.
Okay.
Calling down a support weapon.
Ooh, same site.
I blew him up. I blew him up.
Orbital inbound.
Ooh! I lived. And now we have a SAM site. Look at that.
Tagging map. Northwest. 100 meters.
Ooh, easy warp to blow up. Going for it.
How'd you like the taste of freedom? Found something.
There we go, Chatfish. If you're not careful, I'm gonna play that fucking music in the background, and then you're all gonna be upset. Okay? No, please, kid, please.
Very good. Do it.
Do it.
Do it now.
If Chatfish pay, I'll do it. I'm not doing it for I can be wealthy. That's terrible.
Narrative change now that we want it, you don't know. It can be easily directed.
Where is the remaining ones? Alright, that is taken care of.
Dropping a pin. South. 200 meters.
The Illuminati cannot stand before our little laser rifle jet. It's so lazy. It is so lazy.
Calling down a support weapon.
Alright, there we go. Look at that. We got ourselves a little quasar, a little laser drone, a little extra laser goodness.
Democracy delivered. Illuminate.
No reinforcements for you. I want the rest of the Illuminate roster. I specifically waited so long. I
I
feel
want the clan
robbed.
systems and the weapon upgrades, or weapon customization.
They roll out updates so slow. I wither, I die. Well, I killed myself.
Well done. You died for democracy. You suicide bombed without a hell bomb.
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
Damn it.
Oh boy. Oh no, you don't. You're not going to reinforcements. Going resupply. God, I like that weapon line, but God, that low it. They need to add it. Give more ammo to it.
Tagging location. Cancel that. West. Objective
Alright.
located.
We
West.
cleared that
Oh,
up.
the car.
They should make it so you can actually hijack civilian vehicles.
That would be a nice touch.
Welcome to stream, little flying
Need a
orchid.
bit of help here. We have ammo because I need to restock ammo. These zombies are on me.
Get over here, little fuzzy buddy.
No, the ammo's over here by me. I need to restock.
Oh, I'm good. But you need help. Is that the question?
I'm on my last blood mag.
Tagging map. Southwest.
You get it?
200 meters.
Yeah.
Good.
All stocked up.
Steam Spring Sale? Yes, there's a Steam Spring Sale going on Chatfishes. You can load up your little libraries with more games. Wow.
Enemy patrol. Northwest.
Sis. When you're just a chatfish and you don't know what you're doing. Like, where am I, kid? I don't even know where I mean.
Not even a clue.
Tagging map. North. 100 meters.
There we go, chat. We're winning. We're winning this wooey.
Limelight for super.
Nothing like some scrappy to get your blood flowing.
Sure.
God damn.
Leaping through chain link fences is very undemocratic. Shame on those voteless.
One step closer to mission completion.
Aren't there leaks about the new content coming out?
Yes, there is. They've already teased the cruise missile backpack.
Nice.
It's like a stratagem you call down. It makes the hell pod that lands stores a large missile in it, right? And then you get a little laser guider, and then you can use it anywhere, and it'll launch from that hell bomb, or that hell bomb, the slot, the little pod thing.
It'll be interesting to see how destructive it is.
Hopefully, it's actually very destructive.
Sample collected.
Guys, that would be strong to be able to say take out a detector tower from halfway across the map.
Got a lot of jetpack troopers coming this way.
Okay. I'll deploy Gatling. Get that drone.
Oh, I'm dead. I'm a dead little
Yep,
kibber
there they
bibber. Kibble.
Yeah, boy, yeah, I can. I'll try 500 that, but it'll be a bit tough because of where they spawn. Oh, okay. Got some water tonight.
Let's try it down. Enemies are on the ridge.
I know, smoke's useless. Mini do. Oh. This one goes first.
There we go.
That's
We got 'em.
annoying because we have all these samples lying around. All we have to use them is on the space station.
Yep. I think they need to make more sinks besides the space station. Like, I'm more interested in the clan station than I am the group station, because the group station is like, okay, that's more communal.
It's minor. It helps. I can't say it's useless, but it's not enough.
Yeah. We need more.
The plan what I'm more interested in because that will probably be more focused and allows a lot more, it'll make these missions a lot easier. First one's gonna be high explosives to 500, then the mini nuke.
Oh, you guys got all. You're okay. I'll stay on the terminal.
Then napalm.
I'll
Then
mark the
static.
next objective.
Tagging map. North.
Keep an eye out for a
Just
cock
static.
rock with your little eyeballs, chat bros.
It's always a bit tough to find them in a limited planet for some reason.
Have I played Marvel Rivals? No, I've not. I don't really see an interest in it.
It's fun if you want a more better executed or less poorly managed version of Overwatch, but it's just that. It's like, don't expect anything mind-blowing, but there's nothing else in the hero shooter genre right now in that style.
And it's Chinese.
Thing is, I already have the closest Chinese game I have is Path of Exile, and that's only because Tencent has invested money into it.
Yeah, that's made in New Zealand.
Yep, Path of Exile 2 is pretty goddamn good, but it's not because of the Chinese. And I know for a fact that the minute the Chinese get enough control, they're going to fucking do what they do with every company that's Western.
Yeah, they're gonna close down the studio,
Yep.
Western studios and bring it in-house like they did with the Seattle-based studio that helped in Rivals.
Yep. They shut down anything that isn't Chinese. So any talent that there is that does the good work, they take the credit for, then they scuttle the studio, and then they take over because they have the framework. And because all they have to do is just update it. That's it.
It's like, it's not that hard to compete with these Chinese games. I'm talking Chinese developed games, but
Well, yeah, the Chinese games, like, I've actually seen what Chinese games look like. They're really bad.
yeah.
Oh, fuck, I didn't see the Tesla turret there. Fuck.
Oh, yeah. Oh, someone beat me to it.
I did play Ghost
It's like
Frontline
Black
2.
with
I
Wugo,
didn't
for
like it.
example. It's like, yeah, it's good, but I'd rather play Elden Ring, honestly, for that style of game.
Wukong, honestly, when I looked at it,
Don't go too far
it's fabricated. It's not actually a real game. At least when I looked at it, it
Damn it,
looked
I
pretty
missed.
bad. And when I talk to people that play, like, fucking, what do you call it?
Souls-like.
They fucking think it's trash, too. It didn't deserve
we have a
anything.
drop trip coming in. Going in gas mines. Calling turrets behind us on the southwest side. Pinged it, the general area. If you have turrets, deploy them.
Dropping a pin. North. 200 meters.
There might be.
Tagging map. Northwest.
Gas mines deployed.
100 meters.
It'll slow them down.
Yeah, if we get far enough away, we'll be fine. Yep, I hit him. Mine's going off. There's that nice kill count going up. Oh,
Dropping a pin.
Gotcha, grade.
North. Close.
38, 39. Yeah, those gas mines are still deadly. It's like, I got 40. Yikes. I got 50 kills already.
He yikes,
Just from
Chet.
the mines.
It's, like I say, Rachel Thur and Fuzzy goes, yikes. Yeah.
No, I'm at 60 kills from the gas mines. It's like, good lord.
I know,
They
fuck with you.
Good to see they're still overpowered.
I got the terminal.
There's one. They're both down here. I pinged them.
Requesting air support. Engaging terminal.
Yep.
Oh well.
Okay, the sample is sunk inside the pillar. Gibbs, come over here and look at this.
I will in a sec. Just need to make sure to press these buttons and get these peeps going. Oh, yep. That's happened many a time. Watch out. Car's gonna detonate. Oh, it isn't. This is lighting.
Oh my god. My bad. I thought that was a zombie.
Oh my god. They have a different run
Approaching your
animation.
position.
I was shooting voltlets and then I saw him all of a sudden. Orchestra. I'll go for it. Ah,
How'd you like to
not right
taste
now.
the
Okay.
freedom?
Zombies are too much on me.
Oh. I died.
up. Got the harvester. Oh, never mind.
Watch civilians.
If I could get to that street, I could put a turret down there and hold them back.
Requesting orbital strike.
Just remember, the first thief is high explosive.
Keep those people coming, Chatfishes.
Wayne's got it. Sniper. I wish you could just press tab and see who the names are instead of having to go to the escape, have to press the call screen. Nice grenade. Someone go for the drone mine weapon's not good for it. Oh, that was a lag spike. 7 seconds for gas mines. Gonna lock down one of the area. Oh, I see a base. I'll use the safe artillery on it. That's for good.
Also calling the laser. That should slow down the spawns, at least, of those zombies. What happens if everything
I
falls?
like that too.
Oh, what happens if we lose the war in this game? If we lose the war resets from the very beginning. But each war has got a handcrafted story to it. Meaning that there's events, things like that.
We haven't lost this one yet, so we're still fine. Although I think they're doing it a bit differently this time.
We're losing a lot of planets right now because the black hole is blowing up a fuck ton of them.
We lost 2.
Yep.
Well, wormhole technically it is. It's not a black hole anymore. It's a wormhole.
So they're
Yeah, that's how the Illuminus got in.
scooping up our planets.
Not scooping up, they're blowing them up. Because you can visit the blowed up planets.
Jeff's just looking around like, this is a beautiful planet. Jeff should live here. Jeff should don't live. For green.
Rally to Kibbs and Shano.
Rare sample acquired.
There's cock rock potential there. Just because I see a lot of silhouettes of a cock rock. Or rock shapes. Alright, chat. But yes, how it worked in the original HellDivers, HellDivers 1, is the wars were cyclical. There was like a bajillion of them. Most of them, I think, Super Earth won, but it was possible for Super Earth to lose.
Well, they did that because it was a much smaller scoped game at the time.
I mean, the same is possible for this one. It's just the wars aren't like a few months in this game. Like, and for 2, it's like they're fucking real life years. We can't fit through there.
Requesting advance.
And you do get a sense of scale because it says millions of HellDivers die on each single planet. And hundreds of millions of enemies.
Alright, take care of that.
Harvester is heavily damaged. Likewise, ours halfway recharged.
Heavy. East. 50 meters.
Blowing a Gatling. How did you survive a second?
Remember, aim
one?
for the
Oh,
joint
yeah.
locations if you don't have a weapon for it.
Yeah, it's probably why my Quasar took an additional my Gatling. Great. Out.
Okay, he's dead.
Okay.
Took
Yeah,
like
no,
4
stubborn.
quasars, so that's...
Probably just didn't aim for the right spots. I guess unless you have pinpoint accuracy, don't aim for the eye in the center. Aim for the leg joints.
Oh. There we go.
I don't.
I need more content. I wonder what the next cross. Okay, so we know 2 things, right? We know there's another war bond coming. We know there's a new stratagem coming for the cruise missile backpack thing, which is cool. Or cruise missile, not backpack, but cruise missile pod thing. And we also know that there's a crossover.
Friendship door.
So what would the crossover be?
Some of us years.
I would actually really think Halo 3 ODSTs would be great. Or ODSTs.
I don't think Arrowhead's against the idea. The problem might be Sony.
Microsoft would be for it. I mean, so the big thing is Sony's letting Microsoft port their games to their platform. Age of Empires and Halo is coming to Sony stuff. I will say,
Lord knows my.
while I'm critical of Microsoft, and Microsoft does annoy me with some of the shit they do, like a lot, I do really appreciate Microsoft being one of the few companies that's realized that, hey, maybe exclusivity is a bad idea and we'll make more money if we don't do that.
There's also a self-interest reason, just as a full disclaimer. The probably
There
100
is.
billion in acquisition, 100 billion in acquisitions and games funding that they've spent over the past 5
Yep.
or so years.
They're
5-6
pivoting from
years.
console war to game distributor, because I think they realize
Yeah.
that they'll make more money from being a publisher, because publishers make fucking serious bank.
Yeah, I do think Activision got to where it's at, where Activision need to spend $70 billion to acquire them, and 100, and I'm including the golden parachute that Bobby Boy got in that.
Activision, fucking, look at EA. Despite EA's fuck ups, they're still a titan.
It took the sports titles taking a minor dip to get them to do a change in policy.
To start making games we
Don't.
want, yes.
Yeah, because it caught Gibbs. Fuck.
Oh, okay.
I'll stay here. I'll stay here since I'm the heavy armor. I'll
Okay.
down the fort.
We'll go help cover.
Bucky Kotick.
Yep, let's get that kook rook.
Stroll over here.
I'm following you. Oh no, you don't. Damn it! Oh god, there are gonna drop right on top of the spawn.
I'm coming back. I don't see anything worthwhile to target yet.
Changing ice.
There we go.
Guessing the Luminous, I got heavy armor.
Did you get the super samples, sniper?
Yep.
He did. You press tab and
Let's
see.
do a fighting retreat.
Remember, we just need to stay in proximity.
Okay, it should be good. Gas mines are over in that direction, so keep a watch out.
More enemy reinforcements.
Shit.
Man down. Calling you back.
You might gotten hit by an airdrop I
Oh, that's a friend.
close towards enemy.
Gas mines are doing work.
Okay, that's down.
Watch out, 500.
Given the mini nuke. We don't need it right now.
That was quite the little wave.
Yeah, I was trying to take down the harvester and then a drone came up behind me. I couldn't kill it in time.
What report did I see that acquiring Activision to give them any new subs to their Game Pass system? That's funny. Honestly, the Game Pass system doesn't seem intrusive at first glance, but what I don't like about it is introducing the concept of subscription-based services to owning games. I think you should just own a game. The reason why Steam works so well is purely because Gabe Newell has principles. And if those principles were to go away, we'd all be boned. That's why Gabe Newell's successor is incredibly important. Because the future of the realm, Chatfish, is entirely dependent upon it. What? The realm? Oh my god, it's medieval.
And from the investor reports, Game Pass is not growing as fast as Microsoft needs it to be, because Game Pass is very expensive. Those fees and acquiring new games on it is very expensive for Microsoft.
Yes, and I wouldn't even want to, like, as an independent developer, I wouldn't want to do that. I wouldn't want to do that. The only reason why is because, I don't know, putting your game on Game Pass is like, okay, well now you're guaranteedly not going to get sales, especially if it's like a single-player game. A single-player story campaign thing, like, oh god. Oh god.
And look at Avowed. It's like... The only way that game's probably getting any players playing is because of Game Pass.
Yeah, that's true.
And even then. Because,
See, Game Pass works if your game's shit, yes. If your game's...
Which is not a good look. Because that means it's other good games trying to pull people, and not necessarily those bad games that Microsoft needs to sell, because that's their money they put into it.
Another victory for democracy.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
I just realized I had the music off. I was like, God, it feels kind of weird playing this game all of a sudden. That's
Okay,
why.
I'll be right back on DT. I'll let, so if there's any other Chatfish that wants in, they can take my spot.
Okay, I'll rotate Gunny in then.
Allied destroyer has left
He's the only
squadron.
one I see waiting. Alright, get in here, Gunny boy. He's a Gunny boy.
Let us
Gunny
wrap
coming!
Little
Are there short
French
missions?
boy.
Coordinates locked.
No.
Hellpods prime.
I guess if I have to, I'll stay.
Yes, if I have to.
Orbit synchronized.
Wow, raising our flag is a dick move. It's a dick slap. If Gabe chooses a bad successor, it would be a shame if something happened to him. Steam used to say you own your games. It did. Legally, I don't think they're allowed to because of how the legality system around digital media works. This is where a lot, like, remember when I talked about, chat, when I was a copyright agent, what it was like being a copyright agent? Like, there's so many problems with fucking copyright protection laws, and not only just copyright protection law in general, but protection laws, because protection laws are good. IP protection is good because it's good for creators, because it protects creators so they want to make new products. It protects you, right, as a creator. As a creator myself, that's what I want to see. I want to see protection so that like my intellectual property, somebody can't just come along and steal it, right? The Mixer's IP, the thing I made and thing I'm making, is protected under the IP protection law. And thank God, because if it wasn't, I wouldn't share it with you at all. I wouldn't want to, because people could just steal it. But here's the downside to that. The downside to that is that a lot of intellectual property and copyright protection law is also out of date. It needs overhaul, and also it's not really caught up to the digital age. Now there's things like the Digital Millennium Copyright Act, or DMCA, which has its power and its advantages, and it should exist, but there are certain abuses that can do, which this falls under what I would call fair use. Now there is a clause for like fair use stuff, but what's always risky about it is that it's not clearly defined, and certain corporations will be incredibly lenient with that, despite how that works, or ignore that. Like, it goes both ways. The other problem is that US law is not respected by certain countries. This is increasingly apparent when you talk about certain Middle Eastern countries like Iran, or if you talk about Pakistan, or if you talk about China. China's one of the worst ones. China will not only steal things from American companies and American creators, but then they will charge money for it in the Chinese market and then profit off of Western products. They're literally vampires. The reason why I'm so anti-China is because, like, when it comes to digital and copyright and all that, when it comes to protection and like piracy stuff, China is the worst egregious company. I'm not going to kid you, chat. Like, you want to talk about morality and piracy? No matter what, somebody who pirates a movie or a video game is more moral than a Chinese pirate. Mostly because at least they don't fucking profit from it. At least they just download it, right? That's better. That's better than stealing the actual profit. Because you could make a case, an argument that Gunny was never going to buy it to begin with. You could make that case. But you can't make that case for the Chinese market because the Chinese market will just buy it through their thing. That is a lost. That could be argued as a lost sale, actually.
And
Well, it's even worse than was sale, because if you know, you're talking about digital content, that sort of thing, but if you produce anything in China, and I really do mean anything, the plans, molds, and everything is going to get stolen, and some, you know, third-party company in China is going to reproduce your stuff to sell.
Yes.
Happens all this fucking time.
I mean, when it comes to digital content, they're even lazier than that. They don't just what's the word, reproduce it. There's India, they do that. We have caught, back when I was an anti-piracy agent, they would just read off the script of the video and repeat it, and that's not technically transformative enough, so they would get caught by that. But in Asia, they wouldn't even do that. They would just take the video, if it was like a tutorial video from one of our clients, for on education on how to do AutoCAD or whatever the fuck, and they would just re-upload it and say it was theirs. But meanwhile, it's got, like, you know, an artist in it, or like Thomas Fluharty or fucking Bobby Chu, or like various artists in the industry like named and accredited on it. And it's like, what the fuck? You're obviously not that person. You're obviously...
For anything like courses and everything like that, a shitload of them that you find on YouTube are, you know, from India, because, well, they just repeat the script of a paywall certification or something.
yeah, surprisingly, not a lot of innovation in the digital space in both of those countries, and the only reason that, say, China, for example, is making headway into the video game space is because a lot of that money they got off stealing, they're using it to buy Western companies and talent, stealing all those ideas, and then just making it for a lot cheaper and better execution with their cheap Chinese slave labor. Like with Wukong, Genshin Impact, Marvel's Rivals. There's actually nothing innovative about any of these games. The only innovative under a Chinese quote-unquote publisher is Path of Exile 2, but that was made in New Zealand under New Zealand Western-styled talent.
Oh damn, I exploded. Oh, damn.
First of many times.
I have a lot to explode as well.
I will say, the urban cityscapes in this game are amazing.
Yeah, now we need it for the automatons. I think we have them for the bugs, but I haven't seen it for the automatons yet. Which is a shame.
But now I'm wondering, are we ever going to see some, well, for the Illuminates or the automatons, are we actually going to see their cities at some point?
I hope so. So I hope that they basically, what's the word? If an enemy occupies a planet long enough, they either automatify a city. Because the bugs, if you've been in the city, your super cities for that, they bugify our cities. The Illuminate don't really do that.
No,
They're
there's the
overgrowth.
citizens entering Voteless and stealing dark energy.
Oh shit, don't
You
go the way
really have
G2.
any logic kick towards him.
Yes, he wasn't going that way originally. He wasn't good. There's just a little
How
chatfish.
am I coping, Blake? What am I coping about?
He's just a little Blake. Blake, what are you doing? He's like, I'm not telling you that. It's just equal. Purple hair. Purple.
Mir and salute.
When is he not wearing purple hat? Will we actually get it up before they even show up, maybe. Oh, no, here they come. I'll slow them down.
Let it be known that he was the first one to stop saluting.
Yes, to stop them from attacking you.
Your democracy
Doesn't matter, you were the first to stop clapping. You're going to Gulag. And but you eat a bird.
They always get stuck on stuff down there. No, they're not grabbing what the Western market gave up. Like, these are active
No.
products. Like, as somebody from that actual industry, not only would they grab new products, they'd only be interested in new products, especially when it came to education.
It's like if you talk to anybody in any kind of STEM field that has to deal with Chinese companies or the Chinese market in general, they just flat out steal all the time. Chips, technology, game systems.
Yeah, we're not even talking about. I'm not even
software,
talking about
anything.
video games. Not even, video games, they do that already. But like, I'm talking about like actual like content. So like specifically
Content also.
educational content, which would be like comprehensive videos and tutorials that walk you through on how to do things with very complicated software or procedures.
Yeah, I'm working with AI right now. Pretty much the only way that Microsoft has found to avoid the issue of India stealing is to essentially partner with an Indian company who is fairly aggressive in defending their partnerships.
Yeah. What they are noticing, and not just YouTube, a lot of content creators and everything, are just trying to avoid the Chinese market in general because this is going to cost them a lot of people a lot of money.
So I think slowly Western corporations are realizing that they cannot deal with China. Like it's just dumb, and that's good.
It's like short term, yeah, you get the benefit, but long term, you're gonna end up poor.
Long term, you're gonna end up poor, and they're gonna steal the thing from you, like they always do, and they're gonna cut you out of it.
It's like China, mainland China is still heavily imperialist, and they're just gonna treat everybody as inferior and screw everybody over.
Yes. When it comes to video games, they're arguably just as bad, if not worse, in some respects, Blake. Because in video games, they hijack the company. So a lot of Japanese companies are actually being eroded, or decayed, or what do they call them? Hijacked, parasited, whatever, leached. Where they'll pick up a Japanese developer with talent and then take their work, cut them out of it, then put a cheap Chinese team in charge of it, and then take all the profit, and then cut the credit of the Japanese person, or the Korean person, or whoever. They're starting to do it to Americans too.
So just like Bina will do with Kib.
Well, the thing is, Marvel Rivals isn't Chinese made entirely. It's has a lot of Western team development work on it. But the
Seattle specifically.
they cut them out of it. Like they didn't really make that. Also, the CCP doesn't really like that game. Bear in mind that okay, so you got to remember that everything is intentionally done to undermine the West when it comes to the industry. It's not about making a base game with cute girls. They don't give a shit about that. It's about taking your money and making sure that if there is a market for it, that the West or Japan or Korea or German companies or Swedish companies or New Zealand companies, they're all cut out of it. The goal is to cut them out of the profit margin entirely.
Yeah, it's getting so bad, many Western companies would rather deal with the Saudis in gaming than deal with China. And I'm saying that's because they just bought Pokemon Go developers.
Yes, that's why it's incredibly important that I think that there needs to be legislation in the industry passed that basically bans China from owning anything, meaning that any assets need to be seized and then taken away. And yes, that will cause China to get really pissed off. But I don't care. The thing is, they're already doing horrible things to our companies already. It's time that this is the time for our government to actually step in and actually do something to actually be useful for a goddamn change.
It's like, normally you'd want this free trade for indirect investment and everything,
They're
but,
literally taking advantage of us. We need to stop them.
it's like,
Well, you're saying
only,
that,
only applies if if both sides are being honest actors, and China has not been honest from the very beginning.
Yes, they're not an honest business partner.
well, we're saying that, but if you let's say China has like any imperialist, they have a little bit of let's say they want to be the cultural hegemon. If you're going to, let's say, Saudi or something like that, I've lived in the Middle East. These motherfuckers are even worse than China on that front.
Oh yeah, the Saudis are pretty bad too. Like when it comes
it's not
to
just Saudi, it's Saudi Arabia, Qatar, United Arab Emirates.
we
They
can't
don't-
let them
they-
take advantage of us either. Like it's not
Yeah.
just China. It's China, Iran, Pakistan, India does this by the way too. We can't let them take advantage of us. It's time to start sticking up for businesses that have like actual backbones. So like European businesses, American businesses, South American businesses, because they're doing it to all of them.
Europe has its own sets of problems that even screw over the US, but that's a whole other economic topic. If you're talking strictly video games, I mean, look at Embracer Group. Embracer Group bought up a stupid amount via borrowed money and investment money via offering stock and
Good job.
bonds, both of them.
Woo.
Probably most of
Oh, and
Europe's
resupply.
gaming space, and now they're crashing and burning right now, where they had to fire thousands upon thousands of people and close a bunch of companies. It's like outside of Ubisoft and maybe Paradox, Embracer Group is the biggest European giant, and none of them are doing good right now.
Well, when you're talking about Ubisoft, we're gonna see what actually happens with Assassin's Creed. What is it? Ninja
Shadows.
thingy. Yeah, we're gonna see if they actually make any money, because from what I've read, they're very close to bankruptcy with the amount of misses that they've had.
Yep. Also, Microsoft's already looking at Ubisoft titles, and they didn't tell the board that, the board investors, and the board investors are
Yeah,
suing
everybody about
Ubisoft.
that.
Yeah. So Microsoft's looking to
EA,
acquire.
I can't think of the third one. There's talks that Tencent and the Saudis
Oh,
are looking
God,
into
no.
it. That,
I don't want them to touch anything. I would rather Microsoft get their hands on it than fucking Saudis or fucking China. Because there are a lot of
Yeah,
great
it's a very
titles
open
that
book.
Ubisoft is sitting on, like Anno, like fucking things I care about, fucking Ground Control. I think they have
and I
that.
say because I bring up Tencent and the Saudis because Embracer Group,
Ouch.
Savvy Gamer Group, that's the Saudis' gamer business arm. Savvy Gamer Group and Tencent are two of the biggest owners outside of the Gilmour family. And a private equity group is gathering a coalition to put a lot of pressure on Ubisoft right now. I do suggest you look at this up in your own time. If you want to understand how investment, business, and video games kind of interact and how all this kind of goes through, Ubisoft Financial Troubles is actually a very fascinating case study to learn about this. And it's all up in the air. We'll find out this month, I think, what's going to happen. Because Shadows is probably 350 to 400 million at least, probably more than that, including
So,
marketing.
my theory right away, you know how there are suicide games? Like Titanfall was a suicide game that EA did, and EA did a bad here, by the way. Inexcusable. EA killed Respawn by basically sabotaging Titanfall's release so that they could take control of Respawn. And to make them make whatever they wanted. That's what happened, right? That's what happened with Titanfall 2. What's happening here, because they own investments, I almost guarantee you that this ass Creed fucking Shadows is entirely intentional. It's self-sabotage so that they can lower the price of the company, and so the company goes into debt, and so they can scoop it up. It's always the same with these stories.
Whoever's in the marketing
It's like-
of Ubisoft is 100% trying to sabotage.
Alright, Pear.
I mean,
It goes
I think
it goes
you brought
higher
that
up. I think it goes higher up than the marketing. I think it's executive.
It probably does, but I'm just saying, like, they consistently keep posting
I know.
shit that pisses people off.
They're doing it intentionally.
Yeah.
To go off your point right here, there is been talk before that the Gilmours are intentionally trying to lower the value of the company. This is a conspiracy theory, but one with some actual evidence behind it, that they're trying to intentionally lower the value of the company to take it private. And they're trying to find investors like Tencent to help them go private. The
Yeah,
problem is-
yeah, that's fucking brain dead. 10
Yeah,
cent
the
to
problem
help
is-
them make go private. Yeah, that's gonna happen.
Yeah, go
Because
private
they
so they
already
can
own the
scoop
company.
them up so that they can axe them off so that they can fucking yeah.
Because Tencent already owns a large chunk of the company, and I think last time I saw anything about that, Tencent was close to being able to basically
Hostile
just,
takeover.
yeah.
That could explain why they mistakenly
So much for
put
the
so many
original owner of
Chinese
Ubisoft
stuff
getting back.
to the
So
supposedly
much for the-
Japanese.
And
Guillermo
yes,
family's
Blake,
incompetent.
Blake does have a point of how completely out of touch leadership in Ubisoft is.
To a degree, but there's always a reason for why they're doing what they're doing. So, don't mistake stupidity.
Malice for stupidity.
Well, no, not
The
necessarily,
other
because
tribute
they
to
are.
malice will could be better explained by incompetence.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, but incompetence can only explain so much stupidity
Yes.
as well.
So
I know,
remember that.
I'm just explaining.
So
the
let's
setting.
talk about the Unity debacle that happened a couple of years back that screwed us over, right? That Unity debacle, the whole them charging for every pirated download thing, that was intentional sabotage. And that's intentional sabotage because the person who owns it was part of EA. And there's a group of executives or CEOs that go around, they get large companies, they take over these large companies, and then they squeeze them dry, and then like a fucking parasite, after they drain that company, they move on to the next one. Unity used to be good. Unity was a great tool, and still to a degree is, but in a lot of ways it's lost that luster it had. And that's partially because of this whole fucking thing about filling a company full of people that don't do anything, that are there just to leech the profits out of it. That's what that bloat is. It's nepotism, and it's infectious.
It's friends hiring friends hiring friends.
To get money to milk the company so they can sit and coast off it. That was what was happening with Twitter. That's what was happening with Unity. That's probably what's happening with Ubisoft. It's not that they don't. It's not that they're trying to make a good game and be successful. It's that they simply don't fucking care. If they wanted to make a great game, there was very little stopping them from doing that. They have the resources, they have the talent, they have the personnel. They just don't want to.
There is one thing that stopped, well, quote unquote, stopped them from doing that, because most of these companies now get the profits, quote unquote, from external investment rather than the sales of products. So if you can do shit and get money from, say, BlackRock or Vanguard instead of selling good products, well, it's much easier to just take the fucking money for as long as it's valuable.
Yep. And that's the thing. That's why I think it's so important that we point out that if you look at a lot of things, they originate from foreign interests. Now, it doesn't mean that there isn't incompetency from our side, so to speak, or from the West side. There by and large is. I mean, the fact that they're having influence to begin with is part of the problem. It's because they sold out. Oh, shit.
I still remember Ubisoft's statement of gamers have to get used to not owning their games.
Of this try.
Yeah. And keep in mind, the Guildmods have pulled shenanigans before to try to maintain control, and they're very I will use the word malicious about it, because when Vivendi was this close to buying them over, that's when they got the Tencent money got in, and they made a deal with them that, yeah, we'll let you buy a significant share of the company, but we still will stay in control.
Damn.
And that's how they bordered it off.
Warps were crashing me.
The reason why you see the Saudis and
Resulting
Tencent and
kamikaze
China
tactics.
making all these pushes into Western developers right now, because it's because of a weakness of many big companies, and when there's weakness, there's investment opportunities. It's called basic economics
Yes.
and business.
Concord is a great example of this. Like, it comes from the fact that, like, when you look at everything, right? Look at what the Soviet Union did in the Cold War. Look at what they did. Look at why we have wokeism. Wokeism is a product of communism. It was manufactured. It's not real because the ideology is stupid, right? And the reason why that is because, well, the entire purpose is to destabilize, then acquire. Divide et impera is literally the stratagem here. It's literally...
Yes. Yes. Now, in the long run, I'm not too worried about money was from developers, as a lot of the sources of this problematic money was actually the public investment markets. And a lot of new game companies these days are actually going to the much larger private market. They get investment, where they're safe from a lot of these activist investors that allow this malicious infiltration and sabotage.
Yes. Because remember, in order for them to get a foothold, there had to be a trader to begin with.
Yeah.
And money.
Yes, public
Money
markets.
will
Hellbound
always
arm.
make people sell out.
Yeah, the public markets, a lot of those are actually more problematic these days than you think in terms of forcing woke ideology in, because there's nothing you can do to stop them. In the private markets, very different story.
Or even now, they are.
I didn't even
the,
that.
all of the shareholders were promised, oh, if we do this, if you do X and Y in this work shit, you're gonna make more money, etc. Well, it's been, what, a solid 10 years now that they've been told that and nothing is coming, so even they are waking up to the fact that, they've been lied to.
Yeah,
And they don't very much like that.
Oh, sorry, just grabbing my phone. A lot of the investment actually came from... Oh, I got a call.
Ring, 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 banana phone. Chat's got this
It
feeling.
grows in bunches.
Look at these chatfish. Round and feed. The thing is, Blake, they've been pulling this fucking shit for a long time. It's not a matter of are they doing it, they are doing it. They've been doing it for years. The entire purpose is called subversion.
Yep.
And they've admitted to doing it too. Like, it's not even like a debate. It's just they do it. They're doing it. They told us they're doing it. We know they're doing
They're
it.
gloating about doing it.
Yes. What happened to those Japanese, the former Yakuza developer, whatever that? Because China fucked him over too. It's always the same. It's been happening too much, and they've also admitted to doing it. Not only have they admitted to doing it, but we can clearly see the victims of it right now. It's clear cut.
Stream deathless.
It's clear cut when I see it's like Tencent has investments. The company is doing Tencent's doctrine and strategy. It's the same. There's no difference. Because Tencent isn't Tencent. Tencent, don't think about Tencent. Think of Tencent as CCP. Because they're just another little puppet. That's all they are. Companies...
Any company in China is a branch of the CCP.
Yeah, they don't have any independence.
Friendship door here.
Where are you, little slut? He's like, oh, snipper bipper mando. He cries out. Effeminately, of course. Ah! Okay, that was close. Run away, snipper bipper mando.
One thing I do say in the greater market, you're seeing a correction from the stupid amount of venture capital and investment made during the COVID bubble, and a lot of that's bursting, and you're seeing a lot of these woke games really crash and burn as a result of it.
Yep. The big thing is like, for example, look at Deep Silver and HellDivers, right? Or not HellDivers, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2.
Galactic.
It has a few elements of wokeism in it. It's relatively minor. In fact, it's incredibly minor compared to a lot of other games. But that doesn't dismiss those things being there, right? It's the first steps. The first step of the cancer. Slowly dripping it in. The big thing that's going to be an issue going forward is the future game. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is a good game. But it will not take long or much to make KCD 3 a bad game. That's why it's incredibly important to remember that being vocal and loud is important. When you still have power. When you still have vocality.
Aggressive drop.
Participate in the conversation. Don't become absent from it. Becoming absent loses power. Grenade!
That's ironically what I've told everybody in the God community here, stop being silent when the guys who you don't like are in power, because, well, they're gonna do whatever the fuck they want.
Yes, silence is unironically consent. If you're silent and you're not vocal, like, you can't complain.
We have all the tools in order to put pressure on these companies, and even though it looks like a lot of them don't pay attention, they actually do.
Oh, make no mistake, Spider-Pig, the AAAs aren't dying. And the AAAs existing is a natural occurrence. They're not bad. There's nothing wrong with a AAA existing. AAAs are not a bad thing in the slightest. AAAs actually offer a great deal of strength when executed well. When their strength and when their power is executed with restraint. The great example of this would be Red Alert 2. Red Alert 2 is the product of AAA exerting its power with restraint. Not just Red Alert 2, but there's a lot of games.
Yeah, the reason why AAAs are doing bad right now is because a lot of the problematic leadership and management decisions that were made actually even well before this will clear it. Like, even in the early 2000s era, a lot of that's coming to fruition and starting to really hurt these companies to where they are struggling to make money now as they're finally reaping what they sowed. And this is a standard business cycle. There's always going to be a correction with a lot of these big spaces, and it's gonna sort itself out. I mean, look at THQ Nordic. They made a lot of bad decisions, and look what happened. A lot of that talent went on to form new companies, and that's how we got Remnant 2.
Which has its own issues.
Yeah.
Alright, dropships here, boys. Get your little buckets in there.
But it is an improvement, I think, overall on the first game.
What? Man down! Don't! Day 3! Grab his samples. 20 seconds. 15 seconds.
Also, chat.
10 seconds. Get in, get in, get in, get in.
Name will be changing back tomorrow, which does
5
open up
seconds.
the potential to
Get in, Jano.
give me another name change.
Then people can fund Chumba's name becoming Chimpa Wimpa. Chimpo. Chimpanzee.
I mean, I would allow that.
Chimpanzee. Chimpanzee.
There is some names I'm just gonna say no to.
While Kib is coconut, we can change rapier to Kibs. Yes.
The Yakuza creator left long ago. Yeah, he left because they offered him a job, or basically like to make his own project. Then, when he did the groundwork, they kicked him off the project and fucked him, and then took it over.
Yeah, wasn't that NetEase that got that talent and then they fired him? Or am I thinking of a different person?
It might be. I saw that. There was 2 famous Japanese game creators that were hired by a Chinese company. They did a lot of work, and then they immediately kicked them before they could actually get any actual money, and then handed it over to their fucking stooges.
We need to do a bunch of casts on
You
this,
can't-
but I also did some quick research.
Like, you
but
can't blame American neo-Puritanism for that, because that was Japan and China. Like, it just doesn't even make any sense. There was no Americans involved. I'm just saying, when we notice there are too many things going here. Remember, China wants you to fight yourself. You're playing into their hand when you fight Americans, when you fight each other. You're doing what they want. They want you to remain unaware of the real threat, and to keep blaming Western companies, to keep blaming Sony, to keep blaming Microsoft, to keep blaming everyone else but them. Because if you keep blaming them, then nobody's going to notice what they're doing.
Are you ready, HellDiver?
Now, does that mean Sony and Microsoft are good companies? Fuck no. But does that mean that they're the ones committing all the atrocities? No. Like, they're not trying to appeal to American audience. The entire issue we're talking about is unrelated. You're changing the subject. You're playing into their hands. You're literally doing the CCP works for itself. Like, when we're talking about a conversation like this, you need to actually talk about the actual subject. Obfuscation of the actual problem is tantamount to treason. You are playing into their hand, like literally. doing their job for them. It's like,
My bad.
talk about CCP company being bad. Hug time, little bucketfish. No! We
I
done.
did give you I gave you a hug already. You.
Is there room for me to jump in, or is Spider Pig gonna be joining?
Spider Pig next. And then we'll do it.
Hail Super Earth.
Alright, Jano, we'll catch you later, Jano bitchy.
See
Hello?
ya.
You gonna be
Jano.
joining Rapier?
Yeah.
Not yet.
Yes, Flake. You're looking at the surface level of the iceberg. Now, try to look down into the water. Who owns these Western companies that are doing this? Where is the money coming from that's making these ideas, right? So you know the whole like sitting on the road thing, eco-environmentalists do, sit on the road to stop cars. Where does the money? Who's paying those people to do that? Do you know? I do. It's Russian companies. They're paying them.
That too.
They're literally paying them because they want the Europeans to be dependent on Russian resources.
Allied destroyer.
It's that simple. It's not rocket science. It's not rockets. Why would they do this? Well, there's a motive. The motive is to make sure they have relevance and dominance. Why is nuclear power bad in the West? It's simple. It's not. Why do people say it is? Because the communists fucked it up and they used Chernobyl and they cite that as the reason, right? But what is the real reason? Because nuclear power makes us autonomous. It gives us the ability to become like an autarky, the ability to be independent. When you become dependent on another nation for energy and resources, they have power and they have leverage. When you take away that leverage, they don't have anything. There's a difference between beneficial mutual trade partner and somebody who takes advantage of you. The person who can flip a switch and turn off your power and your heat, that person indisputably has power over you.
Like Kibbs when he puts the lid on the bucket.
What are we fighting?
Illuminates.
What if Chatfish fight bugs? Like, no!
Chernobyl proves communists are too stupid to know how to boil water correctly. Zork gets it.
That and they were cheap. I mean, the reality is they were cheap and they were corrupt. That was the
That
source
and
issue.
what was the plant?
Because there
that
are
had an
smart
issue
people.
In Japan?
There are smart people in
Fukushima.
Russia.
That was
Yeah, but that was because they decided to build a fucking nuclear reactor near the water line.
Yeah, and it also
Oh,
got
no, that's
hit
not-
with a
that's-
huge
that's not
fucking
even-
hurricane.
yeah.
largest
not the
earthquake
problem,
ever
kids.
recorded.
That's not even the problem, Kips. Fukushima was built on the water line just like a number of other plants of that type, but for some fucking reason, probably selling pennies, they didn't build the anti-tsunami barriers than the others have. So the other kept operating normally, and Fukushima got absolutely blasted.
Yeah, that's right. It's been a while since I remember the Fukushima disaster, but yes, the big thing about Fukushima is that it was just they cheaped out. They did Chernobyl, same thing. You don't go cheap. Literally, Jurassic Park, the movie, is an actual case. Now, Michael Crichton's point on certain things about you can't control nature is stupid, but one thing about his book that is right, and one thing that is right about the Jurassic Park movie in that particular regard, is if you cheap out, you get what you fucking pay for. Right? They cheaped out in Jurassic Park, and they got Nedry to program everything. They hired the lowest and cheapest person. And what did they get?
Oh,
The
he was
lowest
also
result.
The boss's son.
Nedry wasn't the boss's son.
Nope.
He was being sarcastic when he said that.
Yeah.
Oh. I blame autism.
But
I
yeah,
apologize.
so that when it comes to that was a case in point reference of literally when you cheap out, you get what you pay for. And when you pay for garbage, well, no shit, your park's gonna go to shit. Like, everything about Jurassic Park references this well. Like, when they're going on the tour, when they're trying to look at the dinosaurs, they didn't test anything. Like, the paddocks have fucking vegetation in front of them, so you can't even see the dinosaurs. The park wasn't even ready. He cheaped out. Hammond cheaped out. He didn't actually put his money where his mouth was. And that's why the park failed.
Wasn't it also because, Nedry was just a very greedy fucker in the books?
He was. He wasn't paid. He was also the lowest, like, cheapest programmer they could find to hire to do what they wanted.
Okay, I didn't remember that.
They specifically hired like Hammond cheap down. And that's one thing that I think the book underline doesn't really talk about, or people when they talk about the book don't talk about enough. It's like, it's literally, it was Hammond being the cheapskate is the reason the park actually failed.
Requesting advanced weaponry.
Damn, there's no ramp.
Oh,
Fuck.
It wasn't saying necessarily that Nedrick was cheap, Eunice, it's that
Not
they were
Nedry.
being cheap by only relying on that person, one person.
Yep, but they should have had a team. And there's no way one programmer is going to be good for that. I'm going to tell you right now. For an entire park.
Well, it is possible, but then you're gonna have to pay the fucker a huge amount of money.
Which they didn't want to.
Yep, that's what I told to some of my clients in interview lately. The girl with multicolored hair. Oh, we want to be sure to not hire somebody who just does it for the money. I'm a contractor. I'm literally doing this for the money.
You should be hiring people for the money. Like, my team for our studio, they're there for the money. Yes, they're passionate, but they should be there for the money. Otherwise, that's not healthy. That's cultish behavior. They're not taking care of themselves if they're just working for fucking free.
Yeah,
Which
that's
is
ironically what happened
Chumba looks
to,
at me.
That's ironically what happened to a
Wait
number
a
of people
second.
working on Witcher's 3, even coming from Western Europe, and they realize, oh, Polish salaries are nowhere near as high.
This monkey donates $5. Ugly women equals no money. It's stupid that Western devs fall for this.
Yes, it is stupid they fall for it, but they're eager to fall for it because they're so incredibly dumb. Now, this is actual stupidity. But when it's mandated by certain other influences, like companies, like the Baby Ink stuff, that's when it's other influence. Because there are people that are stupid. There are indies that are stupid that do that. They do exist. What Plake is talking about is a problem. It's just not the core problem. Blake isn't wrong, Chatfish. He's just not entirely on the money. He's like, eep. Holy fuck. No, they're not using that as a scapegoat, Blake. They aren't saying anything.
Yeah, they literally aren't blaming Chinese.
They're not using them as a scapegoat. They're still part of the problem, Blake. We're not fucking trying to dismiss those people. We're not trying to give them an alibi. They are part of the problem, but they are not the root cause.
So.
Yes. They are bad.
Think of it. Think of it as exacerbating an already existing problem.
Yep. For example, Sweet Baby Ink is actually an example of such problem. At least I think it is. I didn't do a full dig in whether it gets like foreign money, but
Now, Sweet Baby Inc., what they do is any kind of narrative, character design, stuff like that, anything story and character design related, they will go in and wokify, because that's literally advertise it on their main page before they redid it.
Yeah, they.
It's like, if I wonder why a lot of Microsoft characters look awful right now in the character design and story areas, that's probably because Sweet Baby Inc. is forced into these companies.
Yes, and companies aren't encouraged or forced to hire them because of investors basically like, you need to have this, and they're the hey, we're the consulting firm.
and this is the part where we have to clarify again, because there's a certain little chatfish and some chatfish that are investors, but we're not talking about you. If you invest and own a 0.0 decimal of a fucking company, you don't really have any say. We're talking about like 25%, like 30%, like people that actually
Are
have
you suggesting that because I
power.
invest money, I'm a problem?
Oh my god, D did that the other day. He's like, I'm an investor, so like you guys always shit on investors. And it's like, yes, we do, but like, do you have any power inside the board? He's like, no. That's what I thought. Now shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck. You're not the source. I know he's not the source of the problem. It's like, no shit. If
Now,
you...
if
no shit.
now, if you want a small piece of advice for those that aren't investors, there is some power you have. Find a good financial institution that you trust and put your money in them. It's like if you can take your money out of BlackRock and put it into insert area here, or take more control over where you put your investments. That's small, but that is always a good thing, because if that adds up, you're starting to get somewhere.
Vanguard's also a pretty bad one.
Okay, one second.
BlackRock, Vanguard, State Trade are the big three.
But if you want to be truly an investor, don't buy non-voting shares. If you're doing that, you're not really an investor.
Yes. If you don't have voting shares, then you don't have say. And it doesn't mean every investor is, you know, a bad person. It's just, unfortunately, the investors we talk about are the investors with actual power, meaning they have enough power to actually choose what the company does.
Yeah.
I was hoping
And
you
just
would notice that.
And there's a specific term for stuff like that. Say BlackRock comes in and forces Sweet Baby Inc. via these policies, and when they have this, by the way, they're called institutional investors. And what these companies do is they get state pension funds, 401ks. There's a 401k, for example. You don't determine where that money goes. If the company wants to, say, force it into BlackRock, they can do that.
If you can avoid having a 401k and have something where you actually make the decision or choose where the money goes, it's infinitely superior.
Come on, little snipper bipper Mando.
Now, unfortunately, if you want to go to a market that's free from a lot of the stuff, it's called private equity or private investments, but the problem with laws surrounding that and a lot of the internal laws of a lot of putting your money into that.
Chatfish down!
You have to be an accredited investor.
Donating to this channel counts as investing, right?
Not quite, but in a way, yes. And when chat donate and when we make the daily goal, it means that they are investing into Kib.
They also get to pick where that money goes and can make the Kib do things with that money.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the big thing is
sometimes
You make coconut.
I don't let chat have, what's the word, investor power over the game we're producing, because that would be bad. But I do let chat participate in the sense of actually seeing it being made and participate in its development. But we also curate that. Anyone can join the tabletop tester team, but not everyone can necessarily be a part of it. Like, you can be kicked out if you actually are like trying to like, well, there's not enough black people, or Kibbs, why can't women become Templars? Well, because they can't. Like, the society doesn't want them to be.
What said the Empress?
Well, I'll take myself.
Well, actually, that's an incredibly rare circumstance. So, for example, our main...
That's an exception, not the rule.
Our main was the first to sort of set that example, and she's also the only other one. There's two women, and Empress Nesri. Empress Nesri was not a Templar. She's the other female Empress who was like in charge. Those are the three major female leaders that have ever existed in Asturian history, up until this point. And only Rhea became a Templar, a true Templar in that regard. But even then, that's sort of an exception because of her bloodline. If she wasn't of that bloodline, they would never have allowed that.
And if there was
firstborn,
a heir.
yes. There's a couple of specific criteria that had to be met. For whatever reason, Crondrius just could not get Syra to give her any sons whatsoever, so got unlucky. Unlucky. Just a weep.
He lost the 50-50 3 times in a row.
His that's
what concubines are for.
Democracy has landed.
Unfortunately,
insurance policy.
They can't have concubines in their society. At least not for Illumine, because that would be bad. Bastard Illumine. Oh my god.
Elder Scrolls lore. Most of what I know of Elder Scrolls lore is kind of retarded.
It is.
Some parts of it are charming, but yeah. Oh, chat wanted to ask about the new Oblivion game, what I think about the remaster. Honestly, unless Elder Scrolls changes its game formula, it's gonna suck. Like Elder Scrolls 4, like Elder Scrolls and Bethesda games in general are too formulaic and bad. They've been stagnant forever, and they haven't really evolved. The only difference between Morrowind and Oblivion is that Oblivion has gameplay mechanics, while Morrowind didn't. That was the last time their like formula changed, from what I know about it. Elder Scrolls is hyper overrated.
They're not only formulaic, but if you look at Starfield, they can actually devolve.
Yeah. The worst part about
You
Starfield
upset
is just
Frederick
mechanically the same
Big.
thing.
He says it's 60-40 Spig.
Look at his autism.
60-40 Spig.
He said 50-50.
Oh. What was 50-50?
Spig doesn't pay attention to what he says.
I'm sorry, I've been up for 48 hours. I'm tired.
Tagging map. Northwest. 50 meters.
That sounds like a you problem.
Oh, it totally is a me problem.
Why are you staying up so late?
Well, the issue is, Blake, is that we know that's not entirely true. It's not because the Western industry was weak and then made the decision to do it. It's okay, so let's wind back some video game history. So, video game development originally was started by a lot of passionate game dev and game makers, which is awesome, right? But as time went on, they got bigger and more successful, and more money came in, and more people came in. Then, the big mistakes started to begin when they started opening up to investors, but not just initially, because originally the initial investors were very much passionate about games as well. But once, the fact that they'd already opened the gate to investors becoming a thing, and the fact that Chinese investors could just swoop in, that right there is when it went bad. Because the gate was already open, investor door was already open. China had yet to see the means to do that, but was already trying to do things culturally because they've been waging a cultural war against us since, just like Russia did. But we won. Our culture is better. We are superior to the enemy. And so the only way they can defeat us is they can't defeat us through a straight-up culture war because they lose. We won already. How they actually do it is they try through subversive methods. This subversive methodology is to take that culture, corrupt it, twist it, and make it so bad that anything looks better by comparison. Their goal is to make somebody look at a Western product and go, oh my god, this is woke and cringe. This is gross. Look at this Chinese product. This Chinese product is based. And when somebody has said that, they've won. They've won with that person. And the issue is that I know that many people say that. And I don't even blame the people that say that because visually, surface level, when you look at that and you compare those two products, one looks visually better. It's true. There is a reason why they're saying it. They're not saying it because, you know, it's not true or they're communists. They're saying it because, well, yeah, it is better. Because the other product sucks. It's like, you know, if I go to McDonald's or Burger King, right? And I get my Burger King burger and it's got mold on it. Well, of course the McDonald's burger is now better. Like, it'd still rather have, like, a fucking, you know, Culver's burger because it's higher quality, but comparatively, one has now become inferior. And it turns out that McDonald's, you know, started putting mold in their burgers because they have, you know, spies that work there. Whoa, spies! Yeah, pretty much.
I will not stand for this McDonald's slander.
I'm just using this as a reference. I use food references because A, I'm hungry half the time, and B,
and you really crave bread.
And B, because it's not a bad comparison to make because it's not necessarily straw manning. It's like, okay, look at how it would look with these companies. Everybody knows about food companies. The food industry, while complicated in its own right, is a lot easier to grasp in certain levels than other industries. Because everybody engages with food. That's my reason. You do. All you little chatfishes eat little cheeseburgers occasionally. Yeah, that's right. What are you gonna do? You're gonna
Mostly
lie?
rocks.
I don't eat cheeseburger.
You're going to
I
hell.
don't eat burger.
Oh, I see the upload station. It's right on the edge. Jesus, it's quite out there.
And no, Blake, the Chinese do have a culture.
No, they do. They have a
Communism.
they have a culture, but their culture's been raped, and they're a victim, just like Russia. Remember, maybe the issue is we say Chinese. We really shouldn't say that, because technically we should say CCP,
Now what?
because the Chinese culture is being overwritten and is being corrupted. They are the first victims. The Chinese people are a victim, too, just like we are. The vast majority of Chinese people, if properly educated, and they would be on the same page as us. In fact, they'd probably be, they would easily be on the same page. We know that because of Taiwan, right? So, if they would literally just have a better government and just have a better education system and not be propagandized, they would be our equals. But they aren't.
I'll figure Mao actively went out of his way to destroy ancient Chinese history.
Yes, which is a tragedy, because their history's been butchered. In the same way the Soviet Union tried to butcher Russian history, Ukrainian history, Latvian history, Estonian history, Lithuanian, Polish, East German, they tried to erode these cultures, right? Those cultures were all victims too. And it was the Russian people who were the first victim.
Well, technically it was the French, but it didn't stick.
Well, no, the French were the victim because they were able to fight it off.
It started sticking after World War II.
To the credit of the French, they managed to actually fight it off. Credit where credit is due.
Yeah, one of the last successes they ever had.
If you look at today, they went straight back to it really fucking fast.
Okay, there we go. Good job. You see the
Which is
cock
why
rock?
the
Yep,
only
you're on
true
it.
political vision in France is that of the monarchists.
See, I can't wait for somebody to comment. Oh, enjoy your food. Or you had to say your tea. Oh.
The problem with monarchy is that, in a democracy, it takes potentially decades before things go bad. In a monarchy, it can go bad in a single generation.
Well, it's when the family tree becomes a family bush that it gets hard to find mistakes.
Oh, not even. You don't need to be inbred to be incredibly stupid. Look at what we just had in Canada.
Canada is not a real country.
Yes, it should be the 51st state.
It
I'm
was
just saying.
originally Britain's Western
Canada
colonies
should be
and-
rolled into our country, because that way our borders can get bigger. Bigger.
Well, ironically, I would really like it right now, but please, for the love of God, do not integrate Ontario or Quebec. Take everything else.
No, we just make them second-class citizens.
All right, Pike.
And they must wear funny hats.
All
at
right,
all times.
Spider Ping. All right, that's.
Settle down.
We make them wear tricorners. It'll be adorable.
I hate those hats.
I love them.
They're not goofy enough.
Okay, we could give them bishop hats then.
Goofier. It's damn.
Sombreros?
That's pretty goofy. That's pretty good.
Oops.
Sombreros where the
Pops in
brim is
screeching about
like
stealing
a
his culture.
tricorner.
There is no Mexican government, there's only Tex-Mex.
Oh, I'm on fire!
Yep, remember to dive. We talk about all this ideological stuff, and I'm trying to be like, the savior of democracy real quick, and then I'm wearing the cape of Helgen. Just like, what the fuck? Hypocrite!
The good guys, you mean?
I do like how in the lore for them, they're actually, kind of victims.
Well,
Makes
that's
them
because
interesting.
the bad guys are literally the other faction. Well, they're not good, but...
Lagging barrage!
That's not walking barrage, that's 120.
Blocking!
Alright, careful. I've got a thing armed in my hand.
Requesting orbital. Requesting orbital strike.
Oh, I'm down.
Whoa.
That's a poor place for a turret.
Let me in, boys.
Yeah, they're coming in.
I'm going down to the bottom because I think the samples fell down here. They did. Cover the sampies.
This game is an epilepsy test.
Watch out for the fucking turret at the top. I'm gonna take it out, actually. Okay, took
Oh,
it
it's
out.
out of ammo.
Because we're getting too close to the extraction point. Time. Make sure you deploy those turrets lower, by the way. Don't deploy them up here.
It bounced.
Okay, because, yeah. The only reason why I say the chat is because elevation matters. Generally want the turret below you so that it doesn't shoot you. Usually.
Kib, or S4, jump. 16 seconds.
Space Monkey donates a generous $5 and says, it's sad that I can count on one hand the number of Western companies that sell attractive women. So thanks, Kibbs, for being one of them. Well, thank you. Actually, no. Thank you. I couldn't actually get that art made if you guys didn't donate. We couldn't have it.
Space Monkey, you want to put that 10 so far? It's a cookie?
Chatfish should.
The only masculine choice you can make in the cookie sandwich war.
That's not blinding.
I burned up. I burned up.
Calling in.
Kib's
Oh,
choice
fuck.
for the time. What's Kib's choice
I fell off the cliff.
these days?
Damn it.
Oh, Gunnies fell down. Wait for Gunny to get up here. You're ready to extract, though.
Oh, Spig is injured.
Gunny coming. Don't wait. Don't forget Gunny.
Alright, get in. Get in. He's here, basically.
I have no weapons.
Doesn't matter. Just get in.
Not a problem.
Yeah, I need to change my
Look at all that.
grenade out from thermite to
What's
fire.
Kib's choice, Kib?
It popped up. Kib's Choice? I have $200 to assign to Kib's Choice still, don't I?
I have no idea.
God damn it, Bino. He didn't write it down. Well, I do have 240, I think.
Okay.
Or 240.
What do you want?
240 plus
All for
5.
kill?
No, I don't want
10.
all for kill. I don't care about that. I don't even know what that
250.
is. Chatfish can fund
It's
that.
the
if they
game
want.
with the butt plug controller.
I helped fund Grumpy's thing. I did a good deed. Now it's time for me to get a Kib deed. I'm gonna put that towards a CNC stream.
Alright, Genshin Impact it is. Understood.
You're cruel.
What's CNC?
Command and conquer.
I'll figure out which command
No,
conquer.
which one?
I'll figure it out.
All of them.
I'll just make it CNC stream then.
Yeah, because I'll get the art. I have an idea for the artwork. I'm gonna have like, yeah, it's gonna be awesome. Yes, it's gonna be good.
Mail chat? That's 150 away already.
All right, chat. Let's finish that command conquer fund. Come on, let's go. They're like, no, never. And they throw rocks at me.
You want to catch an
They
impact.
throw
You want that
rocks
horrible
at
voice
me.
acting.
Also,
Wait, they didn't.
yeah,
put
I'm
it.
gonna talk to Alban about this, but this week's your last week to get onto Adamfall. Chat.
Adamfall is a RPG. It is a sandbox RPG in which you can kill anybody, made by Rebellion. It's the first, I think, big sandbox RPG. Hopefully it's good. We'll see, though. There, the Illuminate have been crushed.
And since Bino likes to count it as Sunday is the first day of the week, that means tomorrow is the last day.
I think those are special ones on Fenrir 3.
Those are...
Honestly, I don't know why people pick Archer
Running
to
is great.
3, because we need to defend some very important planets for this with the space station.
What's the major order?
We have to defend 3 planets that all have very important industrial capabilities to start siphoning energy from the wormhole.
But
Or else
just
it's
say,
gonna kill
Yeah,
all
that's
the-
right. Heartless didn't want Adamfall. You don't want him to be alone, do you, chat?
Okay.
but
No,
when
it'll
he
be
you
wants
doing-
to be
like
alone.
it'll be like that one. Well, he can put his 30 chatfish on it.
Only have to pay for 30 slots.
I know the Science
Don't
Center
put it-
one has the predator bugs attacking again, but unlike the Gloom, this one's just a lot less severe.
How are the drone grenades?
They're
They
fantastic.
seem neat.
I love them.
I'm debating between them and incendiary impact, as thermite is kind of useless against
Now,
aluminum.
the drone ones, keep in mind, you're not going to be able to close bug holes with them, so have an alternative if you're going to pick them.
You can't. I thought they go. You can pin something and they go there.
I haven't tried that.
What about
Let's try that
Chatfish?
next
30.
time.
Those are some rookie numbers. Yeah, you've got like 100. Well, no, you don't have 100 plus. You have 100 plus, including ones you gifted to people.
Maybe time to turn the oven and toast some pork chops, like pork chops.
What are
Here's what you do. You get two pork chops, Kibbs, and you get a nice beef patty, and you make a sandwich.
It's just like bread. Cries.
Instead of bread, just use pork chops. Close enough.
Close enough. Basically bread. Alright, gonna turn on the oven. 1 sec.
You know, Spig, I gotta say, I'm impressed. You didn't really team kill much.
I've been trying not to. Really hard.
Hellpod launch.
Kibbs is
suspended.
always hungry, Blake. That's like saying, oh, I think Kibbs is gonna stream something today. It's like, yeah, well, no shit.
Maybe I am Henry. I'm
Also, I didn't get killed with I've been trying this new thing of calling in call downs from cover.
Death6227 donates $10. Feeling ill, so I'm going to nap, but hopefully everyone was doing well. Can I donate to Kibb's Choice and to make him eat chicken tenders?
That's bread,
Well-
sadly.
That does have bread in it, so no, sadly. But thank you for the donation, Death, and I hope you feel better.
I wish I could do that, Chatfish. But bear in mind, I cannot, at least for a while.
Let's make some chicken and call it chicken tendies.
And thank you for your donation. I have until
Oh,
next
you can make
Thursday
naked
until I can
tenders.
have. Next Thursday is the last day of no curb.
Oh.
Until Puggy funds it again.
I'm gonna be very amused when Cookie wins with just a single $1.
HellDivers to Hellpods. Repeat. HellDivers to Hellpods.
What is the option again? Cookies.
Oh yeah, there's
sandwich,
this one
clams,
easy trick you can do if they're not letting you cancel a membership or something. Just cancel it through the bank or whatever payment service you used.
Now. Okay. And yes, chat, if you want to make characters in our setting and you want to make them non-canon compliant, meaning if you want to make a female Templar, you can. But bear in mind it's non-canon compliant, meaning it won't be... What's the word? At no point would I ever probably put it or like work like something fan made like that into the lore, because it would break lore. But I would put it into legends.
Yeah, it would be something that's told about in the taverns or the whorehouse.
Welcome to the stream,
Wow.
Should I have said brothel?
Closed
Oh,
house.
Harlot, where do you want that membership to go?
Well, I'm just a little Howard. If there's a multiverse,
skull
I'm
from-
guaranteeing you the alternate version of Terrestria would be the lose timeline, and that'd be fucking so fucking
They're just
awful.
all gender swapped.
Oh no!
And race swapped.
Jana donates 25 PLN. Should I go and search for food among the darkness of the night, or should I stay and hungrily look at Chatfish?
You should grab some
SF
food so that
sandwich
you're not
for
hungry,
Indio.
Jano. But make sure if you're driving to, take it easy and drive carefully.
Unlike
why
my
is
father, who
Creed
was just in an
yellow?
accident today.
Ooh, is he alright?
Is he okay?
Yeah.
Good. I like how you just casually dropped that. Like, what the fuck? Casually.
Well, he wasn't being careful, obviously. And I was saying to see if you're not, you know.
I know, it's just like fucking out of the blue. Like, talk about a tonal shift. Like, you know, if Bucky was here, he'd say, Jesus Christ. That's what he would have said right then and there. His staple Jesus Christ line.
Like you would have done Bucky.
I do like how I've successfully made Bucky's nickname Bucky. It's so good.
Wait, that wasn't something he chose?
That was my idea. Just like Bubbles. Just like Choomba. Just like Choomba.
Try as you might.
And just like Squealy.
Hey, Kim,
Squealy's
I do
mean.
have a question for
What?
you. Was the BattleTech stuff on your first channel, or
No, it's on this channel.
was-
Most of you would never have remembered my first channel. It's all on this channel.
I'm just trying to remember because I found you as through the BattleTech stuff.
Yep,
and then
that
you
would be
stopped
on this
making-
channel.
And then you stopped, and then you started making, and then I didn't see you for a long time till I saw you on another channel, and then found you again, and I'm like, I know this guy. This is the BattleTech guy.
This is the cat boy.
Rude.
This was before he was the cat boy.
Can we train Bucky to say Jesus Christ be praised? Asks Jano.
Actually, the Aerith vote happened during, or before the BattleTech thing, because that's why the BattleTech lore has Aerith in it. But very early.
Yeah, but you're capping. You still address yourself as Captain Kib.
Captain Keeb.
Yep.
Made me hungry.
If anything, you kid say, yeah, Jesus Christ, like Mr. Slave.
Jesus Christ.
Who is the girl talking? Asks Moogie.
Ooh, it's Choomba.
Initiated.
Projection from the Kibbleton. as
But yes,
usual.
F. Pressett was the first Chatfish to express interest in funding his own custom OC character in our setting. I needed him to respond to me. So
Really?
yeah,
Huh.
because it's like, yeah,
I
you
thought
can, but
Kamigawa already had custom art of Kamigawa in setting.
That's entirely unrelated.
if you want a canon
Oh.
character, you have to sign off with me, like, or a character that could be have canon art, if that makes sense.
The art I have is literally I paid for a commission from Carlos.
And I will say, if everyone makes a ill of mine, I'll just be like, God damn it, they're supposed to be rare. And she's like, oh, me.
And that wasn't me making a character for the setting, it was just, I wanted to see my character, but like, in action and style. And then he got grumpy because he didn't want to draw a human.
Oh, fuck.
Put mine's over there, preemptively.
Can I get a
Sentries going
rat?
down,
Asks Center.
cannon, machine gun.
Like I said, you can get non-canon characters in art, but they would be non-canon. There are no rat men on terrestrial. There are no
Oh
rat.
shit, I'm gonna bust that.
Or if you just
for-
want to be a rat, that's also not canon either. Because there are no rats on terrestrial either. There are no... They have their own version of, I guess, rodents. So if they were
has a
if they
beak.
were to have mammals, if any mammals, a rat would probably be a real one.
It's a grunt.
Or rat-like.
No.
Be small mammals.
I mean, every niche in nature has its little rodent. Well,
Yep, because most terrestrial creatures are either most of them are avian, and then they're a decent amount of lizards, and the mammals are not the most common creatures.
Yeah, we have things like the Toro. And the Crub.
The crab's a crustacean.
Yeah, as I
It's
said,
still
crab is
adorable.
definitely not it's definitely not a mammal.
Neither is the Toro, it's a lizard.
Crow's not a lizard.
It's not?
No,
It's still not a mammal.
It's an avian.
I thought the Lyak was avian.
Yeah, that's avian too. So is Spearbeak.
Dino
Dinosaur
donates
is
10
also a...
PLN. Catfish and Lumine breeding farms. Let's go. Same tag.
Thank you, nation. Very generous.
How'd you like the taste of freedom?
No.
Isn't
I
prostitution
don't see any.
illegal? I mean, it's frowned upon, but it's not necessarily illegal.
Oh shit.
I'm sorry, Jano, but I don't see anything called same tag, so I guess it just doesn't go to anything.
I think in Galay it's illegal though, but that doesn't stop them. But that doesn't stop them.
I mean, it's the oldest
Oh, no.
profession for a reason.
Oh. Big crash. Well, whoever can hop into that locker, please do.
Reconnect, Spider Pig.
Yinlis retracted his message. What degeneracy was he trying to say, I wonder?
Fire in the hole!
But it's big dude that I'm being called bad. Why is Yinglis yelling at me? How dare
Who
he?
knows?
You probably deserve it.
Well, why are you screaming squealy, Jano? There was Reguline telling him to repost your tags. He'd be all angry and bitchy about it.
That's true. Reggie did do that.
I was just passive aggressive with you. That's different.
When Reggie asks for tags, like he gets mad and I have to yell at him to be nice to chat. Because he's always mean to them.
But that's the way of the squealy.
Oh yeah, gas mines are in now.
On my position.
Yeah, they're great. I love them.
Alright, I've decided Tim should use an all-gas build.
You have to pay 50 bucks for that, you son of a bitch. Never mind. Never mind. Yes.
Look at my bank account.
Okay, they switch sides.
Yes, chat can
Oh.
fund meme loadouts if they want. And I will play it on Super Helldive. I think I'm gonna
We
also
all
add
get
that we have to
disconnected?
win. No. We're here.
Nope, just you.
If you all get disconnected, we
Are
wouldn't be
these
here.
gas mines?
There's no gas mines
Yeah.
there. Oh, there, yes, those are.
I was so excited. I was like, "Oh, our video card's showing up today,"
Calling down
and then I got an email before I went to bed. It's been delayed. I checked the tracking info. It's like it arrived at the shipping area, and then it just says like 10 minutes later, package has been delayed.
Nice.
Like, so it's there. You're just choosing not to send it. Okay.
Oh, stream Michael.
I'm dying.
Hello, Michael Smith.
Mr. Anderson. It was too easy. I needed to do it.
Out of ammo!
Amazon, hold on. I mean, I have one better than that. Amazon, I tried to buy the same video card off Amazon, and after it was said it was shipped, the seller was removed from Amazon.
Oh, that's because he probably only had that one item.
No, it was a scam.
Oh.
Either
But
that
I
or-
got them refunded finally, so it's all good.
I had one thing that Amazon sent me, and it was a thing that didn't exist on any registry, and it was a bear sending it back. Yeah, it was a giant plastic tray for a model of freezer that has been out of service for 5 years now. It just showed up at my house one day and it's the size of a door. I decided, after trying to get him to take it back for a while, I decided just to keep it, and it's now sitting underneath the workbench that my resin 3D printers mounted on.
Actually, with regards to refunding or returning these, I've had a pretty easy and nice experience with Amazon. It's usually like, alright, just send it back, we won't charge you for shipping, and the second it's marked as shipped, you'll get a refund.
Well,
There's
my
a reason
problem
why
was
Amazon
I
became
told
big.
them-
Record books.
Yeah.
I told them what they sent me, and they kept telling me, no, we didn't send you that.
The bridge is yours, HellDivers.
Well, the thing is, that doesn't work if you actually have a picture.
Coordinates locked. Hellpod Prime. Engaging
Because
orbital
the thing is, you literally, I don't even know how that happens, because you, in your orders, it'll say what's sent.
Yeah, but there was no record of it. That's the
This sounds
problem.
like the seller was doing something really shady.
Or the UPS dude fucked up and delivered a package to you that didn't...
No, it was my name, my address. But my account was never charged.
I'm thinking Spider-Pig had a schizo moment. Anytime I hear stories like this is one of those things where it's like, nah, like it's you.
Hibble, what's your favorite RTS game?
My favorite would be Command & Conquer, but that's because it has a special spot in my heart. I have a lot
Which
of them.
one?
Red Alert 2 has the best gameplay, Tiberian Sun has the best atmosphere. I don't mind Tiberian Wars, I just don't really care for it that much. Red Alert 3 is a little bit better, but has its own issues, and yeah. Generals is good. I don't know, I don't really have a favorite. I like a lot of games. See, the problem when asking me what's your favorite is like Kips plays, like, I played over like 10,000 games at this point, like fucking ironically. I know it's in the multi-thousands, so I know I
So
will
you're saying it
eclipse
should be
like
easy to
3,000.
just
It's
single
probably
out a
10,000.
single game.
It's not. There's so many games like Supreme Commander, Total Annihilation, BAR, like there's Sins of Solar Empire, like there's Warcraft 3, there's Starship Troopers, Terran Ascendancy, one we played recently that was pretty good. Like there's so many games, and they're all different.
I can't
Oh
remember.
yeah, CNC did get their source code
Rising?
released.
Hold on, let
All
Gunny
the
speak.
CNC games.
Wasn't Gunny.
I was wondering, did you have a look at Tempest Rising? I can't remember.
I did, and I'm not very warm to it. Honestly, my problem with Tempest Rising is I think it's just, how do I put this? Tempest Rising does little to distinguish itself, or even try to be a Command & Conquer successor. It, in my opinion, is a shallow CNC remaster or successor. I'll play it when it comes out, and maybe my opinion will change. But like, there's so much wrong with it. It's just not. I don't think it's good.
In
do you
multiplayer,
mean
for
by-
example, since I was doing but playing a bunch of games, is they're not fixing the balance. As I
Hold
can
on.
know what the
Hold
feedback
on,
is and
kids,
not
don't
fixing
launch
it.
yet.
I'm not gonna.
What do you mean by a lot of problems?
Because you need to change your loadout.
You donated. Oh my God, Choomba donated. Choomba. Choomba donates $50.
How much is
The gas weapons.
terrestrial? Oh, gas weapons.
There's also the gas backpack.
What was that, Spider-Pig?
How much is the canonical Legends of Terrestrial?
I have no idea. Pressa was the first one who asked. The issue is like it would require, like I'd have to assign like Lycanfish. I can't really bother Carlos with that because Carlos is pioneering. I mean, he's working on builder stuff. Like we're working on augmented power armor for fucking judiciary
He's working at
soldiers.
the edges of
Yes,
this
I'll
today.
still try to get
Yeah.
Judiciary rewritten today.
Because once we get the judicial troops done, then we're gonna move on to the IF, which use ACUs, and then I'm not sure we'll do the IF, but then we'll move the SDF, and then we'll do them, and we'll get the regular smart gear done. But yeah, we're working on Echoes of the Second Age stuff because it's part of the prologue. It has to be done.
Yep.
Has to be done before we can go back to terrestrial stuff. Yep, something like that.
I don't think I think maybe you shouldn't be alone.
What gas weapons are there?
What did germanic impact? Jesus. Harlot, you made out like a bandit.
What did he do? That little fat little
Huh?
fish?
He bought a 3/4 breaker bar and they sent him a 1-inch pneumatic impact wrench by mistake.
Nice.
And
And
Harlot
it's
kept his
about an
mouth silent.
$800 fine. If my conversion from euros to English is correct. Or no, that's
I don't-
pounds.
There's not a gas
there a-
rifle, no.
I don't think there is, no. So
But to
it's
keep
just,
it gas themed, we'll use the flamethrower.
Just don't you
That
have
thing
the
is so
gas,
bad.
It's
gas
so
weapon?
bad.
Oh, do you mean
there's
for
a
your hand, for your
flamethrower
primary?
pistol. That one's apparently decent.
The flamethrower
Pistol's
pistol's
decent, but
better.
the primary weapon sucks.
Which is dumb.
Okay, so you guys are doing gas gimmick. I guess I'll go fire gimmick. Or just
Alright,
big.
so you should have gas mines, gas strike,
Oh my god, there's a gas
I
drone.
only have-
Gas drone.
and the gas drone and gas weapon.
I don't have that war bond.
That's okay. Then grab whatever you can.
Oh, are we all doing this?
You can.
Let's see.
I
what?
have
I'll
as
do
much
all
gas
mines.
as I could. There. This is gonna suck.
I will do all mines.
We probably should switch armor to actually be impervious to gas weapons, because I'm probably gonna gas myself.
I'm just gonna
Saying
stay.
that, but,
Hazmat.
let's see.
Yeah, Spig will just go gas mine or all mines.
Orbital gas strike. This is not gonna go well.
Either that or I could go just all incendiary. You know what? That's what I have, so I'll go all incendiary.
Yeah, there's flamethrower, but we do not have a insecticide spreader.
Alright, well, Chatfish do that. I'm gonna check on my pork chats.
There's no gas mortar.
Excited finally can get my car. I should have my car back by Thursday. Probably be about $2,000.
Eesh. What did you have to do on the car?
And the accident like over a month ago.
Oh.
So like the passenger side wheels completely fucked, front bumper's fucked. The apparently passenger side rear light was broken as well.
Or rape.
And evidently my insurance had switched at some point where they no longer had a collision coverage, so a whole lot of pocket.
Eesh.
Wait, what do they even cover at that point?
My insurance switched to covering medical expenses and any property damage costs.
So it's not like specifically car insurance. This is just overall health
No,
insurance.
it was car insurance. It specifically would be covering bills that
other
were
person.
resulting from an accident.
Car insurance that doesn't cover the car.
Yeah, it's like, what the
That
fuck?
covers the
Why?
other
Where did that go? And I tried to feud it, and it was just like, no, you don't have it. It's like, okay, well, fuck you. So I'm never getting State Farm again.
Mr. Person asks, how much to make that image I sent canon? Well, there's no actual... The thing is, it doesn't fit within the lore Bible confines, so it could never be canon. This is important, because it needs to... This is up to me to be on principle, meaning that there are certain things I just cannot make canon. Like, if Chatfish want to make, like, weird characters or whatever, like monster characters or whatever, you can. I'm not gonna say you can't, it's just never gonna be canon. You can play with them, and you can play the tabletop game with them, but it would be considered non-canonical.
That's why I'll never have my Astrian Crub Riders.
Yes, because they would never do that. They would never ride Krubs. They don't even know what the fuck. They don't even like Krubs. They look at them like gross.
They don't like crab.
Astrian coastal Krubs don't bother humans. Avagarian
Oh, they
ones
tasty.
do. Well, that's because the Astrian coastal ones are smaller.
But more importantly, Kibbs, are they tasty?
Probably.
It's a crab.
Can we make Chatfish cannon? Well, technically, our placeholder cannon asset on the tabletop is a Chatfish cannon. We have a Chatable because we don't have model assets for them. They're not canon though.
But if you wanted
But
to
it
make
is
that
silly.
into a custom Lord portrait for the tabletop war game, we would allow it. Like, for example. It just, remember, it's just never going to be considered canon. Because of the other races on terrestrial, there's like 3. Pronto is 1, humans are 1, and we haven't finished and revealed the others. The Gurkha are technically their own thing, but the Gurkha are... It would be more of a Gurkha, but the odds of it, the Gurkha being that stable looking is unlikely.
That's why we don't have an heiress.
Yep.
Yeah,
Aerith
it's a good
isn't
thing
canon.
against bugs, otherwise this loadout would not work at all. Against the
We'll give
Illuminate.
it a little bit of time. We are not seeing a lot of armor yet.
The only strategy I might find in the gas that really works against Illuminates is the gas mines.
I'm a chem trooper. They burning.
I wish the default flammable flamethrower was good.
Nah.
It doesn't have the DPS,
It doesn't.
and it doesn't stop enemies also. It's like you're better off with the arc shotgun, because at least that one will stop a bug charge in its tracks, minus the chargers variance.
Yeah, speaking of charger and bite pattern,
Oh,
At least the gas slows them.
It makes them fight each other or fight random things.
Get gassed. No! They scream.
How does gas work on the tentacles?
It doesn't.
No, it doesn't. I think if anything, you might need to hit the impaler itself. But even then.
Good little grudfish.
oh for fuck's sake, there's an army of bio-titans.
Yes!
What's the closest thing to a rat you got, Catboy? In the beastery, a mullock, and you don't want to be that. Mullocks are tiny little grub creatures that are basically the bottom of the fucking food chain for
Given
like,
how he always dies in thumbnails, that might be the most accurate though.
a mullock. A mullock would be awful to be in our setting. Mostly due to the fact that they get eaten. They just get eaten.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, and I just
oh, I
realized
missed it. Fuck.
Humans don't normally prefer to eat them. In fact, in some cases, they're actually pets. But they're often used to feed Lyaks, which are the most common beast of burden, or beast, yeah. And then also taros, which are considered cattle.
Got a sample.
Occasionally, you ride into battle on one.
That's only a specific house that's ever done that. That'd be House Toro.
Yep.
oh fuck me.
That's where allegedly where their namesake comes from.
Ah, yes, the well-known house cow.
They rode them into
Yes,
battle.
they're adorable.
You would have guessed your gas suit wouldn't be protective against claws.
That doesn't help. You just pissed it off.
There's rumors of the potential for Starcraft.
Of what?
Needless to saying that there's rumors of Starcraft remakes. I'm assuming he means Starcraft 2.
Why would they remake
Ready,
StarCraft
StarCraft.
2? StarCraft 2 doesn't need a remake.
If anything, then maybe they should try and revive old projects like StarCraft Ghosts, that stealth get sniper game.
I would like a StarCraft third-person shooter game.
That too,
I
Parades,
don't trust Blizzard to be able to do anything anymore.
Modern Blizzard, yeah. Or let's just face it, I don't trust Activision and
I
Microsoft.
want a StarCraft 4-player co-op game where you play it's a cover shooter, and you play as Marines, and you fucking play it's sort of like Gears, but obviously a lot different.
I don't know, that can be a lot of simulators. You find in Zerg, instead of bug holes, they pop out of whatever those things are, Nidus holes?
Nidus worms.
Nidus worms?
Canister's empty.
Because the character cast for that would be amazing. Because the reason why you should be like all Marines or like 2 players of Marines or whatever, and then 1 medic or whatever, is you get this, right? The Marines are fucking brainlets in StarCraft, and they're amazing. They got that Wild West vibe. So now that you've read a StarCraft book, how do you feel about StarCraft as a setting, Chumpa?
I haven't finished reading it.
What's pretty
I
good.
literally
isn't it?
read it at work, and the downtime before like the shift
Say
starts, pretty much.
Say it. StarCraft is better than Warhammer. Say it. Say it.
It is.
Help!
It is.
I can't
It's got
really
better
say that 'cause
books.
I'm not finished the book.
It's got better characters.
I objectively
Oh.
can't say that because I've not finished the book.
But how do you feel about it right now? If you had to,
I'm enjoying the book.
it's good, isn't it?
Reinforcing.
It's
I
good.
mean, so far it's been good.
I like that little midget dude that helps him build stuff or whatever. Remember him?
No, I've never mentioned the midget. I'm still in the beginning of the book. You are overestimating how much time I get to read.
God damn it! You met the midget.
Gunny!
Not my fault you run into my barrage.
I like to say that because I know Commissar's here and he's gonna get mad. I'm sorry, it's just true. StarCraft is just a better story.
Is a better
I have to
setting.
wonder if they had gone through with making a Warhammer game instead.
Oh, it'd probably been a good Warhammer game, honestly. It might have
Probably,
unironically
yeah.
made Warhammer more popular if they had done that earlier.
Warhammer might have actually gone mainstream.
Well, mainstream earlier. It's mainstream right now. It's mainstream as fuck. Warhammer is incredibly
Yeah.
normie. It's like Marvel's now.
Enemy tactical asset within range. Sample collection.
Is Halo a better setting than 40k?
Yes. No, up until a point. I prefer 40k over New Halo, easy. I think I like 40k, by the way. I just like to fucking point out that StarCraft is better because it's ironic.
Whenever I think
It's like
40k or any setting like Halo, I don't think New Halo. I think like up to 3,
Yeah,
setting wise.
the good shit.
And like books. In 40k, I think up to the 41st millennium, not anything beyond that.
Are you talking about
But
the new stuff with
so
primaries?
deep.
Calling in reinforcements.
No, I don't count. I don't even consider any of that because I'm not engaged with any of that and have no intention to.
We need to do the main objective. We're almost out of lives.
Yeah, the main build is not working.
This build is not
Even New
functional.
Halo is better than 40k. New Halo is really
Halo
fucking
3.
stupid. There's at least some fun you can still have with new 40k.
Yes. New 40k, like as many times as people complain about it, it's better than New Halo. Like
Its core is still there.
talking
Halo
to
doesn't
people that
have anymore.
play New 40k is honestly not that bad. It's got a lot of bad things in it, but it's got one thing that the old one didn't have, progression. But here's the issue, right? The problem with Grimdark as a genre is Grimdark cannot ever have hope. That's why it's
Yeah, it can never
fundamentally
evolve.
bad. Like, or fundamentally, okay, so how you make 40k and 40k work? 40k needs to just be stagnant forever, but the issue is that's just not going to work longevity-wise. People are going to get
People
bored.
want things.
They want new things, yeah.
To experience new highs.
Yeah, 343 cannot do new lore for shit. 343 really does bait
They
you
have
to
no
it.
idea what Halo is. Whatsoever.
But like, everybody
Remember-
wants to be chief. It's like, no, we don't want to be chief. Like,
It's that people want to make and be a Spartan, and Halo has always been about the graphics. That's the main point of Halo, is the graphics.
Halo 1 didn't
Yeah,
even
it
look
was
that
stuff
good.
down
It looked alright for the time.
That's what they think Halo
And Halo
is.
2 looked
Pretty
awful.
graphics, and you play as you are main character.
Halo 2 had Play-Doh faces. Honestly, Halo 1 was better visually than Halo 2 by a lot.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, the Halo games, I don't like the way they do some of the setting, like the setting is in the games. The books are much better.
The best visuals that Halo ever had was Halo 3. Because it wasn't realistic, it was stylistic.
I still like the armors for the Halo 1 Marines the best.
Alright, Dibs, I'm coming back for ya.
Oh,
Oh, despite being fucking poisoned or gassed, they can still call. Damn.
Canister's empty.
please not block me.
How's the gas build, Gibbs?
Not functional.
Yeah, that might work in difficulty 4, but no higher.
Not today.
It's not functional for a super hell dive.
No.
The drone is great for running away from large crowds.
How the fuck did I get on fire? Sometimes I feel like I just light the ground on fire.
Yep.
I've been here before.
Oh, fuck.
Oh shit, gas attack coming on top of us. I gassed my bucket fish.
Crap.
Calling you.
The big rat cloud.
We're gonna actually
Wow.
wipe.
Ah, I'm stuck
Bucket
in this
fish,
fight.
bucket
Delphar says he'll play Halo 1 too. 3's good. 3's actually one of my favorites. I really enjoy 3's
Oh,
multiplayer.
Kibbs, you
Gameplay,
gassed.
what? Yes, multiplayer is
gassed
solid
me.
3. Gameplay's good. Yeah, I've already made my complaints about the story. I hate how they make all the humans just weak and worthless in 3.
3, the problem is that it was too short. They should have made it longer.
That probably would have helped as well.
3's,
literally the
3's
Marines-
campaign runtime is like only like 5 or 6 hours, if I remember right. Versus Halo 2 is like 8 hours or something like that. And like Halo 1 is like 8 hours. Or like 6 hours or 7 hours. You just like Halo's gunplay? That's fair. That's because it's a
It's not
console
great.
shooter. I honestly want mods that will actually add gunplay, like aiming for the assault rifle would be nice. That
That's why
was the
it's a
one thing
shame-
about Halo 5 that was actually good.
Yeah, it's a shame why the new Halo's like
gunplay.
story and everything else falls off because the gunplay is actually
basic
just got
gunplay.
better.
Halo 5's story is horrible, but its
It's fucking
gameplay
dumb.
wasn't terrible. It's just
Infinite
everything else was
also
bad.
actually had
Fly beacon.
decent gunplay and the gameplay was fun, but everything else is just bad.
Did we get stampedes from the cock rack?
Actually, I don't need supplies. I don't want to go that way. Maybe we should take a stealth approach and try not to engage the enemy at all.
They need to give us suppressed weapons already.
Yep.
They need to hurry up with a lot more content. Like, this game is
Good
great,
night,
but I
Moogie.
want more. And I feel like we deserve more now. Like, surely you've allocated the resources and the personnel to pump out more content faster.
They just look at you, surprised Pikachu face.
These bugs?
Like, what do you mean?
Oh.
Get some. Get. Engaging terminal.
How much do we need to turn, Kibbs? Oh, we saw it.
There's a lot of buggos. It's gonna be over for us, chat bros.
We cannot ask Kibbs how many degrees to turn anything.
We're calling it a minefield on top of our location. Get out of here.
Ah!
Fool!
It's just murdered everyone.
I got a gas suit on. I can get away. We need to get to the main objective if we're gonna pull this off.
Yep.
Don't bother with secondaries. Well, the gas
Interesting how
mines
the
did
gas
stop.
mines are really effective, but like the rest of the gas stuff seems just kind of weak.
That's because AoE. The gas mines actually do what gas should do, versus using gas throwers doesn't work. Like, here, okay.
There's a reason gas throwers don't.
They need to
exist
redesign
IRL.
flamethrowers and gas weapons in general. Here's how it can work. This doesn't make sense because wind and shit, but when you shoot gas, it should actually make a little cloud that sticks in an area. In the air, like actually floating, right? And then, for flamethrowers, it needs to shoot longer jets.
It needs to be liquid, not
Yeah,
gas.
Yes.
you're firing a hose of flaming oil.
Reinforcing.
Like, the problem with the flamethrowers in most video games is they treat flamethrowers like non-liquid based weapons. They treat them as gas weapons, which is not what a flamethrower is. Flamethrowers are liquid weapons.
They turn to gas towards the end, but
Like, even in our game, when we did the objective failed. What? Oh, I don't know what that objective failed was.
My
Was there
guess
like
is whoever had the hormone container died.
Oh, something's wrong with my camera. Oh no.
Oh god. Ah, my fuck.
Tagging map. North. 100 meters.
Stealth
Shit.
can work in this game. Like, it's just
No, stealth does work.
Yeah, especially. If you
But they
bring
do
the
need to
cross-
add more stuff and more stealth suits and add silence word weaponry. Because most people, or there's a lot of people that also just do super hell dive solo, but they just stealth the entire thing.
see some missions or objective types. I'm convinced solo on 10 is impossible.
Joining the fray.
Like to raise the flag for bugs because they literally spawn 3 things around you. You can't put down enough turrets.
Alright, go down there and get ready to start pressing those buttons.
West.
Nobody fight around here, by the way. If you see bugs on your TAC map, stay stealth. Don't even help the civilians. We are down to 1 life. And pulling this off is going to be down to distractions. Gunny, if you're going to fight, fight away from here. Do not draw them in here.
Yeah, I'm heavily engaged already.
Yep.
Oh fuck, well, I'm not engaged anymore.
That's
Keep an eye on your TAC map.
well,
I got the terminal.
Let your memes be dreams.
Okay. There are a lot of bugs nearby. Stay crouched, stay stealth, do not shoot.
Be careful. I did leave a minefield around here, so watch.
Okay, go ahead and start pressing those buttons.
As they come up.
I'm gonna keep an eye on the TAC map. Stay stealth, stay crouched. Either lay down or prone.
As soon as I press the button.
We got bugs. Somebody aggro them. They're coming. Watch. Stay
What's
down,
the
stay
Gaspar
down.
doing? Just got back.
4.
G2, do not engage those bugs. My concern is that fucking minefield is attracting more bugs because of the detonations. Bugs are entering the compound. Somebody blew something up. They're aggroed.
Calling down fortification. Calling in orbital strike.
Yep.
This is. God damn it.
Oh, they found me.
Canister's empty. Uncovering.
They found me on fuck.
Disengage from low region and move back
Oh
in.
shit.
I'm on the steps.
It's been an honor serving with you boys.
We need to de-aggro the bugs out of here.
Oh, we have an
the
impaler,
flame
so
piercer
they look
should
back
not
to where we
on
are.
the rifle.
And these
But
weapons
it
are just
is.
untenable.
I mean, I just wanted you to use the gas though. You didn't have to use the flamethrowers.
They're gas-based weapons, though. Which is true.
It's true, but they're not labeled gas.
I got 67 of them, maybe should be enough.
Big is down.
Yeah, he's coming right for you.
I don't have any countermeasures.
Yeah, we don't have anything to deal with chargers, with titans, that's not doable.
Yeah. Not much you could really do.
The only good gas weapon is mines. The drone's bad. The gas rifle thing is okay, but like it's okay against like single targets. It's okay. It's not bad. The flamethrower is not viable. The flamethrower pistol is the best one of all of them, which is funny.
Yeah. The gas strike, orbital strike, doesn't do anything. Isn't there also a gas airstrike?
What I'd recommend, Sniper Mando, is just run is like to the edge of the map. Like run to the edge of the map and then circle back. Because it'll de-aggro and despawn the hostiles there, because the director will have to move them. Basically, you're just going to have to lose them. Lose them on geometry, and then occasionally pop the fast ones. You will break contact with the enemy.
Yeah, the only problem that are going to be the predator strain stalkers. You're going to have to get rid of them because they're too fast.
Oh no. It's gonna be me, isn't it?
Yep.
Oh.
Democracy has landed.
As Kibbs smugly looks at chat.
Is Avatar not moving?
As I said, the only thing I don't like about this new avatar is it doesn't have as cute of a smile as the USA one.
Oh, you mean the Fallout one?
Yeah.
I think the Fallout one was just kind of better. Or are you talking about the bikini one?
I think it was the Fallout one that had the grin that just looked so cute.
I kind of always felt that the Fallout one was kind of like the best one, facially.
It was the most expressive.
Wow. Just telling Bond he's been getting worse.
No, these faces are good. It's just they're not the same.
It's probably Kibbs's not understanding how the menus work.
No, it's not that.
There are no menus. Primary objectives are
Gas
failure.
orbital strike is great to use on bug breaches and bases. I don't know. Gas
The gas
orbital
drone
strike seems really inconsistent to me whenever I've used it.
Like, if you're better off using the gas drone, at least the gas drone for the bugs will give you some breathing room because of how it affects them. The gas strike is, if you want to cover an area like that, you're better off with the pine because you get a lot more gas and a lot more area coverage.
Ingoid's pretty good with the gas airstrike.
Back with stuff.
I think next will be Gunny.
Yep, Gunny is getting hungry anyway.
Oh,
Next to be called in.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to drop anyway because I gotta get ready for dinner with the folks.
Listen, Gunny's not getting hungry.
If I can help fill in the gaps.
Request approved. Reinforcements on the way. Reporting to the
Oh
front.
shit.
Kibbs is in!
I guess it wasn't.
Well, Kibbs, have fun.
Holy grenade!
Oh, if we complete this, I will.
Oh my god.
Oh.
I got one job.
It's just Sniper doing God's work.
Well, Spider Pig is running out of ammunition anyway, so...
That's not me, that's Sniper Commando.
Oh yeah.
I am not this good. To be honest, I should have brought more airstrikes.
You know, we were doing a meme build, so... We tried the meme build, doesn't work in level 10, maybe 4, but...
Last reload!
Oh, poor Sniper. He's not gonna die. He's gonna die because he runs out of ammo.
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die because I run out of stims.
That too.
I'm also gonna probably step on one of these mines.
Yeah, walk on the mine as well.
Yeah, I apologize for that.
The HellDivers are here.
Oh, I gotta be in
The
Marvel
bugs are
to get
here as
this
well.
Oh, it will be great.
We knew you'd come.
Be strong, little Sniper Mando. The reason why Sniper Mando is actually doing good is because he didn't use a gas primary. The flamethrower would have bucked him.
Yeah.
Through the minefield.
And honestly, that light armor is also helping him survive in the jetpack because at least he can get away from the stalkers. Sometimes.
Yeah, you're gonna say that, and then he dies to a stalker.
Hunter.
Aha, I got the high ground.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be the hunters that get me, unless it's a bunch of stalkers.
We don't have hunters on this time.
Yeah, this is why I like weapons that stun. I mean, this is one of the instances where the stun submachine gun's useful. Also, the arc rocket I love against the bugs.
Motherfucker.
Just keep going, buddy.
Keep swinging.
Oh my god, there's mines on the wall.
Yeah.
It's adorable.
Oh, Impaler.
Close. Calling in orbital strike. Requesting orbital.
Ah! That looks remarkably unhealthy. Can I reach? No, of course I cannot. Ah! Ah!
Yeah, breaches and breaches obviously, because anything like that would be useful. It's if I'm gonna use anything on breaches, I'm gonna use an orbital napalm because on top of there's a lot more damage and it will damage a lot more stuff quickly.
Oh, motherfucker, Bile Titan. Yeah, no, this is not gonna go well. Oh, fuck, Stalkers too. Ah!
Oh, honey. Yeah, Sniper's
have fun,
literally
Sniper.
carrying the team.
Problem is he has a tight Bile Titan to have to deal with. And an Impaler. That's when the civilians are gonna die.
Yep, probably.
That'll be
This
stupid.
die democratic enough.
How much time do you have left?
Calling Spig.
Calling in reinforcements.
Spig will call in bombardment. And then probably die. I have no
If you're gonna do
delusions.
that, don't call in on the area where we're evacuating the citizens.
There's stuff in the background, buddy.
Air turret.
It's okay, I was just listening to a voicemail. We have an important message from Deb's collection.
That's
Yeah,
left.
right.
Big tried.
I really wish you'd at least ran the other way.
I was trying to help you.
How much time do you have left?
Yeah,
10 minutes.
Oh god.
but he has to
Anything
go.
else?
So I mean, he doesn't have to evacuate. Technically, he could just run around while the Pelican arrives.
The problem is you don't have the DPS to deal with all those stalkers and titans.
No.
I God, imagine using this build, these guys build against the automatons.
Actually, it's rather
Suicide.
effective.
Our tunnel breach.
Look at those Chatfish.
Yeah, yes, actually can kill tanks.
Calling in orbital strike.
I think you mean Chargers.
No, I mean tanks. I've seen Genghis do it.
I mean, Gangoid. He's like, eh. What's wrong?
Difference.
You're gonna get tentacled? He's like, yeah. Eh.
Technical stuff is weird.
How do you feel, S4? How do you feel?
Overworked.
Underpaid.
You're getting paid.
To the sky. Reinforcing.
Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched.
God, his cape is so tattered.
I don't have the maneuverability of the jetpack.
You could call in your gas strike.
How'd you like to taste some freedom? Canisters empty. New
Trying to actually
canister.
cut down the numbers now.
See, it'd be better if it actually just put fire on the ground that would keep doing damage.
Oh, these poor civvies. It's a HellDiver. And a kid.
Oh my god, game. I got stuck on a fucking flatbed truck.
Oh, yeah.
Dead.
Shoblin have any commission slots open around the summer, do you think, or will you have her booked like you did last year?
I mean, right now we need muns. So yes, they're open.
When I get a job, I'll get a show slot.
A Shoblin Goblin slot. Shoblin
Sending in an eagle.
Because I have another rather wholesome idea for terrestrial that I need to make reality.
Tagging map. South. 100
Oh, that's
meters.
great.
To the sky. Democracy.
Does terrestrial have a form of man's best friend? And if so, what is it?
The animal doesn't have art yet.
Ah.
Yes, that's quite the scene.
Fire cloud. Move aside, Halo. It's time for Fire Warrior.
Just wait for Night Dive to also remaster it.
Oh my god.
Then kids can play Fire Warrior one more time.
It doesn't need a remaster, it needs a fucking remake.
Considering the success of Space Marine, they're probably going to do it as well.
Oh, that would be... We almost need to send in a mail-in. Chatfish, start a mail-in campaign for Fire Warrior.
5 minutes left. Liberty speed.
If the game was actually about the Tau, it'd probably be good, but it's about the Imperium, so it's bad.
Well, yeah, because they can't write anything that's not about the Imperium.
Which makes it really lame. So the Fire Warrior game, that's supposed to be about Fire Warrior, isn't even about Fire Warrior. Because I don't know. I'm kind of bored of the Imperium. Mostly because it's like, okay, I want to see something else. Like, something different.
Oh, I hate the Imperium because I know all the things that it stole from before I knew about the Imperium.
I mean, for me, it's like Star Wars, right? Like, I'm kind of bored of the Rebels. I want more Empire stuff.
Yeah, they're very one-dimensional.
I want to see some of the Xenos things. I want to see some, like, robots, maybe Necron dudes, maybe some Gene Stealer cult things. Something different.
Yeah,
chaos.
the cities are not living.
Calling down supplies.
Fuck's sake.
You're so close. Sniper Commando, for your... if you win this, you might get a prize. Now watch him lose.
I will put $5 in towards the chat. Unless it has some other idea of a prize.
I was gonna give him a pocket fish. If he wins this.
Okay, I'll put $5 in towards that.
You don't need to put bucks in that. I can just give that away.
Okay.
I mean, you can just give me your money. I'll take that. I'll take that.
Budging.
The reason why I do pocket fish giveaways is because when I asked the artist if I can do pocket fish on thumbnails and would it cost anything, he said, no, not really. It's like, okay, so I can do that without, as a giveaway thing. Yeah, without inflating costs of development or anything.
Oh my god.
No!
Stuck on the
Okay.
brain.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Oh no, oh no, oh no! Why am I here?
Ah! Oh, 2 impalers now. Oh fuck. Huh.
Sending in an eagle.
Can I at least get rid of this motherfucker? Yes, I can.
Behind you, Bucket Bro! Bucket Bro, no!
My leg.
Owie. Leave me alone, motherfucker.
Requesting orbital.
I hate the pork chops. I feel full, but I feel unsatisfied.
And I gotta wake the dog before she starts snoring again.
Requesting orbital strike.
Chatfish.
Maybe, possibly.
Requesting fortification.
Come on, Gemma. Is there any supplies? No, there is not. I am fucked. I am so fucked.
Oh, that's not good.
We have 1 minute, by the way.
Yeah, that's probably not happening.
Well, one more person made it in.
4 away.
Phone a resupply if you haven't.
You get to call him
I'll
one
get
more
down,
Bucket
boys.
Bro. And that Bucket Bro will be kid.
Supply beacon.
4 more left.
Call Kib, call Kib. Okay, I don't have any weapons to really help, but I might be able to act as a distraction. Oh my god. Fucking Christ.
Democracy has landed.
Just get 4 people to the thing.
You need 4 more. In 20 seconds, yeah, that's probably not.
Oh, fucking killed by a fucking predator stalker. I got my call-ins off and that was about it.
Come on, sniper.
Get the CVs through the minefield.
Super destroyer leaving low orbit. Emergency extraction shuttle deployed.
Guide this group in.
Now Snipo has to live until the evacuation arrives. Oh, is it going to work?
29. Come on,
Nope,
get the
we
last
need
one
one
in.
more batch. There's no other people going. He's
Nope,
gotta do it one
no,
more
okay.
time.
Oh, we can still.
Oh, this is great.
Those fire mines would guarantee death for the service.
Yeah, those guys are fucked.
The pummeler's good because of the stagger mechanic.
Yeah, it's the only submachine gun I run.
Problem is, there's a horde of bugs. Yeah.
Yeah, hordes of bugs and no more support.
that's
More
good.
stratagems. Ooh.
Not today!
Run, little lemon, run!
Go, sniper, go!
Civvies are making it. They bottleneck the doorways.
Yeah, I don't think it's
Yeah, no.
it's a bust.
This is not tenable, but I love it. Go, sniper, go!
The life expectancy of civvies is pretty fucking low right now.
I wonder why.
I think I'm bleeding.
Yep. This is the end.
That was
That
amazing.
was awful.
Gas weapons are just not viable.
No.
Except for the mines. Mines are the only thing that can do anything.
Oh, that was fun to watch, guys.
That was pain to watch because I knew Snipper Bipper Mando couldn't do nothing but Snipper Bipper at them. I was like, Snipper Bipper. You get a pocket fish for trying. There you go.
Yay.
Priority alert. The Regnus system.
Because you got close.
Also, chat, don't forget, there's only one slot available for the infamous thumbnail.
Sniper Commando was MVP.
On everything.
I wonder why.
Been a pleasure serving with you, Kibbles.
So, Sniper, just let me know which thumbnail you want a pocket fish on. You can DM me later. You don't have to decide right this second.
Right.
I'm just a little guy, he says to me. He's like, little guy. Little sniper guy.
Just before I go?
Chatfishies.
Just before Spig goes?
This big deserve a hug.
Spig will wander off into the ether. It's fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna go as well. I need to get some lunch.
Oh,
Fair
you're gonna
enough.
hug Gunny. I see how it is.
I was hugging chatfishes.
Oh. Come here, give me a hug. All better.
That's Sniper!
Oh, well, go away then.
Allied destroyer has left squadron.
I can see you guys.
We lost bucket fishies.
See you later. It's been a pleasure diving with y'all.
See you later, Spig.
See you, Spig.
Now get in here, Choompi. Me, Choompi.
Allied destroyer has left squadron.
Wait, who's drawing it again?
Allied destroyer
Drawing
has
what,
joined
Semper?
squadron. Engaging
The pocket fish?
orbital thrusters.
What are the
That's
thumbnails
just
on?
whoever's doing the thumbnail.
Orbit synchronized.
Semper, where have you been, you disloyal? Fuck.
Ready for another
You're not
mission,
loyal enough.
HellDiver?
He's like, eh, screams because he's being boo-boo-weed. The Predator strain. Regnus. We gotta go to Regnus because that's where Reggie is.
But
Yes, we
one
must rescue the Reguline.
TL jump to the Regnus system.
This is gonna be a walk in the park compared to that.
Kill 60 enemies using a 19 material rifle.
Jump complete.
Damn it.
Mission coordinates locked.
Never cared for that gun.
Hellpods primed.
It's like a double sickle without the fire reduction armor. Not split risky.
Little
Allied
little
destroyer
box
has
fish.
joined
Like put them in a
squadron.
box and shake the box around
Oh,
like
defense mission.
but they're like rattling around in there.
What about here?
Jeff is just bouncing around in their little box like dum, 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 dum. Sad.
Put Chatfish in a centrifuge.
When you're just a little box fish, you know? Like, you just a little box fish.
Still bugs, right?
No, illuminate.
Okay.
God. That is adorable and hilarious.
I judge my armor for doing that. Defense.
Harlot, only Harlot.
Oh yes, need 2 dunks big.
Oh, sorry. I didn't even realize I was still out.
Kerplunk. Siege ready, engineering, siege ready, engineering, siege ready, chat ready. What about Chatfish? More ammo for Kibbo.
There's not really a really high capacity assault rifle, is there?
The highest one's the Hellgast one.
But it also has a high fire rate, so it kind of negates that.
Yeah. The concussive one, I think, also has a relatively high mag size.
Which gun are you looking at?
So, just
The assault rifles.
tank and oh, I don't have the gas mines. Okay, I guess I won't use those.
You can unlock them.
Well, yeah.
Boy.
Just go 500 kg.
Only boo it's just no blows Chatfish away. Only Killjoy I think live in a box. The rest of us live in buckets. Chatfish are slaves. Now Chatfish. It's getting hot in this apartment. It's uncomfortably toasty.
You'll live.
I might need to go to Quick Trip. I won't be able to get much there because, you know, carnivore diet thing. But maybe, just maybe, chat, they'll have some flavored water or something there. I can't keep going on forever, Chatfishes. Like Chatfishes wound. Chatfishes spherical.
Launch initiated.
Wait, when did we get 5 hearts under 1 roof? A while ago, Semper.
Bonk.
Go now, and fear the shadow of night or death, nor tyranny.
No snoring.
Calling down support weapon. Calling down. Requesting tech pack. Requesting switchery. Calling down fortifications. Calling down fortifications. Calling down fortifications.
What map do we have? Oh, this is a good spot for some Tesla towers. Oh, yeah. Who put that anti-tank that close? It's gonna make this difficult. Over there, I guess.
Marking calling down fortifications. Never mind. Tagging location. Calling down a sentry.
Alright. Painting does not send the drone towards it, so can't really use the drone grenades against inanimate things.
Oops,
I have them mainly to go after blobs. I use the quasar and other. Why are those? Oh, it's nearby the Tesla tower. Never mind. It's fine.
Apparently the drones only last so long because it just dropped out of the sky beside me.
Yeah, they have a battery.
Chatfishes. Oh, wow, 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 wow.
My God, this is. I'm sorry, it's still amusing every single time to see that many just drop out of the sky. I wonder if you get kill counts for every single ship you destroy, as in its cargo counts, or is it?
Nope, doesn't count.
Sadness. That would be very nice, stat to see.
Ah, that one's gonna get to drop. Nope, guess not.
Out of ammo for the cannon.
I'm almost out.
Well, you take out an entire wave.
We need just a little chat bitchy. Chat bitches.
And I have 20 seconds so I can put down more gas and mines. Sorry, mines and Tesla towers.
$50 seconds till I can get another one.
Chatfishies.
Requesting sentry. Calling down fortifications.
Listen, chatfishes. I know you're scared of beep boops and buggos. I guess, ooh, they beep boop at us. Which is quite intimidating. True. True that.
Okay.
Alright, boys, here we go.
Calling in an eagle.
Visible walls. Tower got destroyed. Mines are still up.
Calling down fortifications. Sending in an eagle. How'd you like the taste of freedom? How'd you like the taste of freedom? Calling down fortifications.
Spider, you focus on mining that side, I'll focus on mining the left side. That's not to get overlap.
My body is tired. I'm drained and exhausted.
One man survived over 1 year with no food, so you can probably do that too, Kibbo.
I'm getting coffee. Coffee doesn't have carbs in it, right? I'm struggling to stay awake.
Calling down a sentry. Calling down
I think I'm free. There we go. Get that guy. Get that guy. Get him, Chad. Come on, blast him, blast him.
Good boys.
Oh shit. They dropped it above.
Oh shit! Yeah, I see it. The walker.
Oh god.
It's in the base.
Killed by overseer.
Go in the base, Fuzzy. Clear it.
I got killed by a melee overseer. Oh, really?
We're losing the position. Oh god, we can't pull back either.
Well,
Requesting sentry. Requesting fortification. Mag's empty.
Full walker down. My recoil is back. Another walker. Go. No, my 500s on cooldown.
stop diving, retard.
Falling back, placing a Tesla tower up here.
Mag's empty. Calling down fortifications. Calling down fortifications. Requesting fortifications.
Around the stairs right here. Should be fine.
Chatfish is inbound. Woo!
Let's actually quasar up here in case we need it.
Out of ammo.
Calling down fortifications. Got equipment.
That's for you. Oh wait, you already have something. Who doesn't have a secondary? Or a heavy weapon?
Advanced weaponry.
If it's less than 6 ounce, it's below 0.7, so that should be right. Without milk or sugar, obviously. What if it's got a little bit of milk and sugar in it? That's within that parameter. Didn't you
You
put
get decaf.
a drop in it?
Hey Fuzzy, stand right here.
Location. Never mind.
Experiment.
Chatfishies once told me they was kinda fishy-wishy.
It does kill.
Well, now we know.
Reinforcing.
Ooh, fuzzy bits.
Squids.
Chat bitches. Chat whores, come here. Like, no, we're chat whores.
Ready to liberate.
Out of ammo.
Requesting sentry. Requesting air support. Requesting fortifications.
He destroyed my turret.
Requesting sentry.
when you're just little chat bitches. And you don't
We
know
are
better.
chat pimps, says Frederick.
Chat bitches. Chat bitches. I'm gonna keep all that. They'll get mad and start screaming at me and going like, "Ah!"
Also, but it looks like they finally gave more than 2 clips back to the ultimatum. Thank God. Or at least I started out with 2 clips.
You're welcome to use the anti-tank turret, Fuzzy.
Focus on the overseer, so because I have a purifier.
Unfortunately, the gas killed my turret.
Unfortunate.
Calling down a sentry! Calling down a sentry!
Oh, watch out right here.
Say hello to democracy!
Don't take down the shield, I'll go after the overseer.
Need to reload.
Last reload! Out of ammo! New mag!
Okay.
Last
Yep.
reload!
Probably. Perfect.
Requesting fortification! Calling down fortification!
The overseer.
Last reload!
When you're just locked and bucket loaded.
New mag!
Boop, ba-doop, ba-doop. Should pimpfish have tiny shoes with humans and airfield of rhodium?
Yeah, that went smoothly.
I think Chatfish
Guys,
owned me
guys
their
are doing good, but
souls. Like,
I think it maybe a
no.
Gatling turn instead of the Tesla Tower for these missions might be better.
Yeah.
Tesla Tower I noticed is only good for the more open maps. We are not dealing with as many harvesters. Or as many at once.
Throwing supply beacon!
Yeah.
And we go, chat bros.
Pelican 1 preparing to depart. Shuttle launch in 20 seconds.
Nice, we have the same idea.
Beginning ascent.
I'm bringing mine with me.
Another victory for the right side of history.
What's up from the stream, Ukulele?
What should the second stream for today be?
Hmm.
Does anyone know if when Commander runs out of the box? Don't have to
Not a clue.
do anything to it.
I know nothing about the game. Or games.
Chat bitches. Chat bitches. Points at them. Chat bitches. I'm like, no. Fuck it.
What game?
Pokes their little nose. A wing commander. I think we need to stream something else. Alright. I've decided. That'll be it for HellDivers. We must cut it close there. Just not... No chatfish feel in it. Kib is low on energy. Kibbs needs coffee. Kibbs needs energy of some sort. And I will not compromise stream performance for this. For the low carb thing. Did only give Kib a peanut. Is really what it did. Peanuts, chat. Peanuts, and it did nothing. It did nothing.
Can you even have peanuts?
No, I can't. They have carbs, I'm pretty sure.
Wow. Doesn't even give you peanuts then.
I can have as much coffee as I want. I've rectified the rules. Pray I do not alter them any further. Google Drive. Google Drive? No. YouTube. Alright, chat. We're going to try to do Wing Commander. We might as well, if we're going to flatline, we might as well do something that makes sense.
Yeah, peanuts have carbohydrates.
Yep. Uh-oh. Florial made some new songs. Roast SpaghettiOs. Is this because of the other song, chat? This song? Yeah, while I set up the stream, I'll just let chat listen to that. You know what? I'm just gonna make chat suffer. Chat, you did this. You deserve to pay. I absolutely hate this song so much. I cannot believe it. I don't know why, but a part of me was like, maybe if I listen to it more, I'll hate it less. And I think I only hate it more. As time goes on, it doesn't get better. It just gets worse. It just gets worse. Wing Commander. Is it on GOG or Steam or EA or whatever?
I don't know. I'll start looking.
How's that make you feel, Chad? Oh, Chad wants some kibble nibbles.
That's quite bad, isn't it?
Even I cringe, Nanya.
Even I do cringe.
3 and 4 are on Steam.
Let's see. What's 3 and 4 on Steam? Well, yeah, I gotta do the first one.
I know.
GOG! Come here. Own games, home.
Looks like, yes, Wing Commander is on GOG.
I need to buy it.
And they're on sale. You can get 1 and 2 as a bundle for $1.50. This isn't Florial's song, Unexpected.
No, this is Robert's.
How's that make you feel, Chad? Chatfish, you're filling my bucket to the brim.
That line is probably the worst one of the entire song.
I'm filling my bucket to the brim.
I don't even know why I said that. Let's see. Wing Commander. I don't even know what that noise is.
They're all on sale, actually.
They are? Okay, we're gonna buy all of them. One
Yeah, I might as well get them all.
Alright, buying all Wing Commander games. Is it Tally Lives Matter or Tau Lives Matter? Alright, now listen to this one. This is a Florial one.
Deep, deep down in the catacombs of the Bickering bunch lair.
God help me.
There's a party tonight.
Florial's getting better.
Bunch and chatfish dancing, no women or worries, burning desires all around. Clad in leather, head to toe, everybody gym floor. Squealy cheeks, just give me those juicy cheeks. Bend and spread, clap, clap, clap. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
What do you think of that, chat? I'm like, well, it's pretty curse kid. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Kids gyrating on the floor. Shumba doing the robot.
Nice.
Hugo drooling in the bar. Dracon is heating up. Everybody looking at squealy cheeks. Just give me those juicy cheeks. Bend and spread. Clap, clap, clap. Oh yeah. Morning in the Bickering lair. Deep down in the catacombs. Bunch and fish deep asleep. Everybody dreaming of. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That's one. Next one.
Deep down in the catacombs of the Bickering Bunch lair, there's a party tonight.
Bunch and chatfish dancing, no women or worries. Burning desires all around, clad in leather head to toe. Everybody itching for squealy cheeks. Just give me those juicy cheeks. Bend and spread, clap, clap, clap. Oh yeah. Kids gyrating on the floor. Chumba.
Oops, I closed it. Don't worry about that, chat. Accidents happen. Actually, I have to close it because I need to keep making the thumbnail for the next stream. Once, chat. Ooh, Javish.
Yes, ended when it got to the part about me. Good.
Good, good. What's funny is they're making songs about squealing, but squealy's like gonna be on less and less as time goes on.
I want to hear the Beano song.
like like Squealy's literally Bubs 2.0. Like he's literally gonna disappear. It's like funny. We don't even know who Squealy is anymore. Which one's the first? Is the first Wing Commander thumbnail the one where like Semper Tan's being shot? Yeah.
I think so. I believe he's labeled them when he uploaded them to channel assets. Like the good seller that he is.
Oh my god, Salah doing the basic bare minimum.
And yet, look at Albine not listing what he uploaded.
Piece of shit, Beano. You're a piece of Beano shit. Beano shit.
Let's see.
Beano's a little bastard, Chip. We need to ban Beano.
Yes, Salah did
Beano.
not list it. Yes, that was when Commander 1. Oh no, he did after. He did below.
No, kill Salah too. I guess they're both pieces of shit. Shit. Fucking shit, chat. Chatfish, chatfish, chatfish. You're all fucking chatfish to me. All of you. You, and you. You're chatfish, you're chatfish, and you're chatfish. You know why? Because chatfish are just, little guys. Little dudes with little fins, little bodies with a little goofiness, little goofers, little goofy goobers.
Little what? What was the first that you said?
Little goofy goobers with the little, little bodies, little goofy goobers.
No. You said something else first.
No, I didn't. I know what I said, and I know that you're stupid, and you probably thought something gay, because I don't even know what you're talking about. And the fact that you're raising your voice like that leads me to only suspect that you're gay. You're a gay chatfish. Gay fish. He's a gay fish. We're all gay fish. You're gay fish, and I'm a big old gay fish.
On the floor, clap, clap,
there we go. Back to where we were.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Morning in the Bickering lair, deep down in the catacombs, bunch and fish deep asleep, everybody dreaming of squealy cheeks. Just give me those juicy cheeks. Bend and spread, clap, clap, clap. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And that's another one done. These ones aren't as good as the other ones. I think he's dropping in skill, actually.
Saturday night, emotions rising up. The room is steaming hot. What to do? Where to go? Oh, I know. The bazaar. The bazaar. Let's go to Albine's Bazaar. The bazaar. The bazaar. Let's go to Albine's Bazaar. Let's watch the lewds. Let's enjoy the nudes. Albine's hand will guide us. He's an avant-garde man. The bazaar. The bazaar. Let's go to Albine's Bazaar. The bazaar. The bazaar. Let's go to Albine's Bazaar. Albine gives us what we want. He gives us what we need. Gibbs cheeks glazed and ready. Let it be a long night tonight.
I'm back.
The bazaar. The bazaar.
Welcome back.
Let's go to
Still waiting for in between streams.
Thanks for listening.
Listening to him. Giving Chatfish psalms.
Let's go to Albine's Bazaar. Albine showed the way down the road of desire. No more speed limits. Follow the white fox tonight. The bazaar. The bazaar. Let's go to Albine's Bazaar. The bazaar. The bazaar. Let's go to Albine's Bazaar. The bazaar. The bazaar. Let's go to Albine's Bazaar. The bazaar. The bazaar. Let's go to Albine's Bazaar.
These are not as good. They're genuinely inferior to the previous versions. Florial has dropped in skill. It's true.
Saturday night, emotions rising up. The room is steaming hot. What to do? Where to go? Oh, I know. The bazaar. The bazaar. Let's go to Albine's Bazaar. The bazaar. The bazaar. Let's go to Albine's Bazaar. Let's watch the loot. Let's enjoy the news. Albine's hand will guide us. He's an avant-garde man. The bazaar. The bazaar. Let's go to Albine's Bazaar. The bazaar. The bazaar. Let's go to Albine's Bazaar. Albine gives us what we want. He gives us what we need. Kib's cheeks glazed and ready. Let it be a long night tonight. The bazaar. The bazaar. Let's go to Albine's Bazaar. The bazaar. The bazaar. Let's go to Albine's Bazaar. Albine show the way down the road of desire. No more speed limits. Follow the white fox tonight. The bazaar. The bazaar. Let's go to Albine's Bazaar. The bazaar. The seems bizarre.
Okay, that's the end of that. We're waiting to the next stream.